The what?
Which one?
Shyamalan's like newer
Oh.
movie. It's called Old.
No, not yet. Is it good? I love his stuff, though.
It's actually really fucking good.
Okay. Oh, I'll definitely have that to the watch list.
The concept of this one is just they're all stuck on a beach and time moves at a different pace.
Oh,
Oh,
I think I've seen the
nice.
ads for that one.
I highly recommend it, man. It's like on Prime, and it was fucking
So
crazy.
is this basically, doing a fuck? What is that? Lost, but in a single movie?
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, it's a Shyamalan, so it's more twisty turvy.
Yeah.
Shamalamalem.
Hey,
What a
what up,
twist.
Puma?
Did you bring popcorn?
Oh, I just finished making food, but not popcorn. But I just remembered I probably should have made popcorn.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a way to save them from death, and I'm like, dude, unless death doesn't take you, I can bring you back. That's about it.
Yeah, I mean, there's things for that.
Right.
Let's see what the other other two cards are. If this goes well.
This might be the first time we don't.
Can we bribe death? Does that work?
What was that, Shio, real quick?
I'm just surprised we are not jumping directly into a fight like we usually do.
Oh, you're not. Well, you are, though. You're in a fight.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, wait, we
That's
have
exactly what we're
There's
doing.
two T-Rexes. Yeah, there's two T-Rexes. And then you have some prisoners of war. You're just on the opposite side of the battlefield.
That's true.
And by the way, there he is, Seg, the man himself. Beautiful. So our challenger of death is not present at this time. He will be about 20 minutes late. So we will jump to his scenario when it happens. What we're going to do today, in the beginning of this amazing session, is we're going to start like any great anime show. You see what's happening 15 minutes in. And then you get reminded what happened before. After someone does or doesn't die. We'll see.
Last time
So,
on Dragon Ball Z.
There were T-Rexes. Wep was trying to wrestle it and save one, at least. Meanwhile, the others were trying to kill it. Wep put himself on the line for these Rexes that are still trying to murder him also, by defending them from as much damage as possible, while mitigating that. Everyone briefly forgot that Seg was traded off to Wolfric for free. No catches, no terms, just, yeah, he'll be in good hands. Bye.
He was stuck inside the statue, and he seemed happy.
He did tell me not to take him out.
He is a very powerful, undead eldritch vampire. He's got that.
He's got this.
He's living his best life.
His best fun life.
Seg, welcome back. We will get to you very shortly once we get through this first round. So I'm going to re-roll this set, and we will see where we end up. Whoops. How is that the irony of it? Oh. Wow. Okay, well. Meanwhile, trouble is a brewing. But Shio. Oh, wait. Is it messing up again? Shio, we begin with you.
It's still loading in.
Oh.
Up.
Hold
on.
1 second. I guess I should validate. Is everyone in? Seg, did you get in before Shio? Never mind. He just restarted.
Okay, I'm in.
I'm in.
I was about to reward Seg, but then he vamped out. He was like,
There was something. I made a note. It says I needed to do something. Oh, yeah. I was going to bring back Stumbly McStumbleton. I felt really bad about him dying.
Ah, the one that fell over here. Gotcha. I tried to clean up the scene, but we'll move this one over there and say it's done. Oh, wait. Is this some... What is this?
I really felt like we were kicking Timmy.
I don't feel bad at all. I think pulling them off stairs and shit was like the funnest thing.
Yeah,
The other ones would shoot at us. This guy just like, what's that noise? Went over there, investigated, fell off a cliff. It was like, ow, I stubbed my toe. And then you guys just like fucking murked him.
Look,
imagine being like a slinky.
To be in my way.
So, Shio, we begin with you, as at this time, you do not see the deck being pulled into the scene, but he is reaching into his pocket. For whatever reasons, the man before you feels doubt, and you feel the air around you getting cold. Now, you're not sure if it's you, or Sag, or some other unknown existence, as you hear one of the gifts burp within their helmet. But what do you do as the only immediate threat is 2 Tyrannosauruses, most likely a mating pair, in which you see your good friend Webb doing what he does best, protecting them.
Wrestle it.
Since Wep won't let me attack it, I'm gonna go here. Sorry, I'm just marking that so that I know how far to go. There we go. And then I'm going to cast Cause Fear on the male, which is the one that Wep's not protecting.
Oh, drop that bad boy in the chitty chat.
That was the first one to hit me.
This is new.
And it should be a 21 saving throw.
Oh. Cause the sense of mortality in one creature you can see. Tricks on you. Haven't you seen Jurassic Park? They're constructs, bruh.
Who's
I
making?
mean,
Rex.
in the movie, like that really was like a fucking machine. That's crazy,
Yeah,
yo.
I
They
know. That's
actually
not, like
built
one
a
of the
fucking
most
T-Rex.
impressive things ever. Seriously, absolutely fails. It like, you guys seen We're Back, by chance?
Which one?
We're Back. It's a cartoon. It's great. Anyways, the Rex stops for a brief moment, and his nostrils kind of flare up, as if they kind of have like allergic reaction to this scent in the air that is truly fear. As he's like, he raises his head and he begins to, in a Jurassic tyrannic way, attempts to look paranoid.
Like it turns its eyes like,
It starts
Am I
like,
in
going
danger?
sideways to Wep, like wondering whether or not there was something about the horns that he missed.
No, they're scared of me. I think it's
Yeah, I
directed
know.
at me, and they have to run away from me.
I know. He doesn't. He's a dinosaur, bro. I mean, if he was any smarter, I'd make him smarter. But he's taking in the scene. He's just a massive creature that doesn't know fear. So he's
Oh.
realizing that he's looking around trying to figure it out. So as he kind of looks toward the immediate thing in which he was closest to, he then surveys the field and sees a little blonde sun shining before him.
What is this feeling?
And he does not like comments as he sees his extinction arriving soon.
I did not call down a meteor. Not me.
Not
Yet.
yet.
Anything else, Shio?
With my bonus action, I'll ask Bruce to cast Sanctuary on. I'm always forgetting your. Sorry.
Chisari?
Yeah, they get Sanctuary. Here,
I can do that.
Because Tasari is dealing a shit ton of damage to pretty much everything. Oh, he has to move 5 feet closer, so let me just...
I knew that.
Real kudos on that like flash stab thing last time.
There we go. Now everything has to make a wisdom save if they want to attack Tasari.
Chisari, can I say that did your cats work as the voice actors for that Survive Together game? That's little paper cut looking characters, because they sound just like all the ambiances of that game. What is that shit called? So is it Survive Together? Something like that. Oh, that's a Steam game.
No, my cats are wildly unemployed. I would love to get them jobs.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna send you the loading scene. I'm gonna send you the loading scene, and it sounds like your cats
They're
in the background.
they're very. I always thought like they'd be great for that kind of thing. Like Sokka's just so eager to please and adorable. He'd be great in the reference.
Oh, it's called We Starve Together. You should see, or Don't Starve Together. You should definitely check it out. The loading screen is your cats in the background. I love it. It just makes me think of it.
I really wish it's really just beef. People nonstop screaming today. That's his name.
Nonetheless, good sub Bruce protects you to Sorry. Anything else, Shio? I'll take that as a no. Beautiful. The gifts. You guys are all not giving them attention, so they don't know who to report to. Is still flying somewhere nearby up there?
I am right next to.
Oh, you're right here. Yeah. But they don't know you're a person either. They just think you're a bird.
I just resurrected one of them.
Oh, so you popped out of your form? Or can you cast?
Nope, I can cast in bird
Oh,
form
you can
now.
cast. Oh, that's what I
really
mean, though. They
fucking
don't
weird
know
bird.
that you, as a bird, are doing that. They're not looking up, seeing, unless you're like cuckooing while you're doing it.
I probably go with immense power. It's not
Okay.
a subtle spell effect. It is
Fair.
verbal somatic.
I'll give them a perception as they all look around, figuring out what the hell's going on. Well, between the shiny, drastic light in the sky, and then the shiny body glowing and getting breath in it, and some dude reaching in his pocket in the middle of a combat like he's looking for a cigarette, one shiny little blonde kid with a dragon next to him, simulacrum goblin sitting on top of a massive crossbolt machine, and 3 people literally right beneath 2 Tyrannosaurus Rexes. These gifts are just mind-mounted after being tossed upside down in gravity.
I am not judging them.
They looked at each other. The 3 here in front of the camp were like, "Did Bill get back up? He's moving. His blubber must have broke the fall." They have a little laugh amongst themselves as this one's like,
I just want to say
Bill
is I'm very
freaks
proud
out.
of us because usually our first option is just brain soup people.
"True."
I'm trying to be a better.
You guys aren't Men in Black in them today, which is surprising, or at least not yet. The T-Rexes go. They are afraid of Shio, and they know that Wep is not the source of their fears, so they go for a snibbity nibbity.
Uh-oh.
That's a no.
Brushes its nose from the dirt, and as it does, it throws its backside doing a twirl. You see this one coming from a mile away,
That's another no.
and you limbo. Sorry, we need a wisdom save coming from my bad boy, the Rex, and they are going to.
No, it's gotta do a wisdom save to hit him, or else it has to
That's what I mean,
target
yeah.
me.
So they're gonna miss them and go to bite you. Dun, 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 dun. I tried though, I was trying to be fair.
Don't you take my DPS from me.
Wait, if they
Huh?
bite Jebediah, then summon Avatar of Death. That's for.
I think we're ignoring Jebediah right now.
Yeah, we're ignoring because he already pulled it. Technically, at the end of his turn, he drew the first card. The other 2, though, only if he survives will we find out the results.
Imagine we all die except for Jebediah.
I will not. I'll be the last supervisor.
I highly doubt it. These Rexes are miserably failing, considering their modifiers are decent. Jesus, they have a +10, guys. A +10 to hit.
They feel the need to be good house pets. That's why.
Yeah.
It's because he threatened them with wrestling, and they instinctually know that that's bad. That's very bad.
You got no arms.
It means
bitch.
enslavement. That's pretty much what it means.
Yeah, pretty much. It means
Sorry.
becoming a pet.
What would you like to do?
All right, I want to speak. You want to keep these? Both of them?
I do.
Fine. I'll go over
They're
to
going to the
gift.
menagerie with the rest of them.
The gifts look like they're
Chilling. They're like
chilling.
sitting down, obeying, twiddling their thumbs, but absolutely enjoying the surrounding. It's like they went from being in charge to being the audience of the situation in their own camp.
I'm looking at this like massive thing in my hand that I've used a 7th level spell to conjure and use once. I'm very angry about it. I storm off over here and I scream at the gifts to start making a stunner.
Okay.
I'm
Before
sorry, I
you
didn't
do
mean to
that,
anger
they
you,
are
come
going to
back.
do an attempt of hitting you with their reaction because they want to hit someone today. And they fail that, so they go to attack Wep. As they look at you, they throw their mouth over Wep's head to try to take a bite as they're distracted.
Ooh, fire.
Oh! And they watch Tasari walk away, and for some reason, this was the perfect claw drop as they just.
Disadvantage because Tasari has the sanctuary.
It
They have
doesn't.
to roll first.
So I know they rolled that Tasari and they failed. So then it's disadvantage on her, or they attack someone else.
They attack someone else entirely.
That's what I did, and then I hit Wep.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said they attacked. Sorry.
It was
I
an
misread
8
that.
wisdom save, which failed. So then they were. I was saying they were looking at Tasari while their mouth was open over Wep's body, and just naturally, due to that distraction, scooped up Wep.
Sorry, Web.
As Tasari walks away angry, Wep takes 53 points of massive crunching damage. Just.
Oh my god, it hit me.
You hear something behind you, Tasari, and you look back, and Wep is missing. Wep, give me a strength or athletics to see if you can pry yourself out.
That might be in trouble.
This went from nothing to something real quick. What
Oh wait, can
finds
I lucky
himself?
the bite?
You could lucky not his attack, but to get out of it.
No, we're definitely. I'd rather stay in there.
Got it. As you find yourself inside, it doesn't attempt to swallow you, as you can feel its little dongle on the back of its throat hitting one of your horns, and your horn is bugging it. It's kind of as your foot pushes through, but gets cut, adding to the additional 50, putting into the flavor of the 53, as it lacerates your leg as it slips out, and then the other Rex sees it's wiggling like a worm. But Tasari, you arrive back to the gifts back, 30, 40 feet away. And do you have any direct conversation with them beforehand, or you just walk over?
Just walking over it, be like, I'm really angry about this wasted opportunity here. And I just take it out on them and ask them to just make me dinner.
You got it. They're like, well, of course. You
Oh wait,
grab
got
one
a
of the balls.
reaction.
You do have a reaction.
I say, fuck that damage.
Nope card.
Yeah,
Get
no
it.
card.
Get an Uno reversal.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, so you can't move, but you're sitting there as that's dope. Good save. I'll say that it cracks, obviously. Not doesn't break, but it cracks. It does shit ton of damage. As you guys see it kind of like lollipopping over something, and then
Brain
it
freeze.
pulls its mouth out, and after it like has these like little shards of what look to be shaved snow coming off of, or shaved ice coming off of its teeth, and you guys see Wet completely frozen still. You're not sure if this awesome T-Rex did that to him or if he did it to himself, because you guys have never seen this before. I've never seen it before.
We have never seen this before.
I've never
As
had
Wet,
to use this before.
what pose do you capture yourself in?
Peace on.
Got it. So sorry, they began to quickly scramble a mill, and luckily on your conscience, no one was harmed because of your walking away. So all of that was negated. You were so lucky I did not end that turn, Web. I swear. The gifts quickly scramble.
That could have been bad.
They come over and they begin to assist in creating a meal for the noble Tasari. Though they don't know her name, they do know that she will kill them. At least any of the party will if they don't obey. They quickly put together what they can in 6 seconds. You witness Tasari easily taking control of the gifts, reasonably babysatted. Also, in the same time, you began to see rocks forming from the below ground, sliding out. They have not lifted or left the ground just yet, but you do notice that they seem to be surrounding a particular individual. What do you do up there?
I don't have popcorn. Can I summon popcorn?
You can attempt to summon popcorn from the great universe. Give me a D100.
I'm gonna go land on her shoulder in the meantime, but I'm gonna try to get some popcorn.
You put your hands out, and a child-sized popcorn of no more than 12 ounces is presented to you.
Is this happy? I'm gonna let me check distance here. I might need to save someone. Okay. Just once. I'll get a little bit closer. Okay.
You got it. Wet, you slowly melt away into a soggy, no longer frozen wet that cannot move because you have frostbite. What do you do as you don't shiver sitting there?
Gonna try persuading these T-Rexes that we're on the same side. We're clearly killing the gifts as well, and I just blocked a shot for you, boy.
Okay. Do you speak directly to them, or intimidate them, or persuade them?
Persuade them. I'm not trying to intimidate them. Not
And
yet.
did you actively have speak with animals or beasts or whatever, or you can already because of your druidness?
I don't think so. It says my language is druidic, not animal.
Got it. So you're just speaking to them in hopes and praying that they understand you. Got it.
Yeah, I'll talk to them in druidic. I don't know if it's gonna help me.
Sure. Whatever you wish to do. So what do you want to roll out of those three options?
Persuasion. Well,
Good work.
intimidated after this doesn't work.
They nudge each other as if they're kind of like having a non-intellectual conversational dispute of feelings. They're going to use their insight because they don't have any intelligence. They look around and they see plenty to eat beyond this one annoying horned fellow. We'll see what they do on their turn. Which does not come up because we are going back to Jebediah. Jebediah, can you hear us okay?
I can.
Beautiful.
I didn't even hear you join.
Yeah, I've been here for
Welcome up, partner.
probably 5 minutes.
Oh man.
You, sir, pull the deck out of your pocket. You slip out the first card, and as you do, you hear like a calling announce itself. Everyone does. Your fate was sealed the moment you touched that cursed deck. I once waited for you in your sleep years prior, and then you stole your destiny. It was only time till I arrived yet again. As the rocks lift out of the ground, completely sealing which space they took, presenting themselves in the air in a too odd rotationary-like sense, creating a border and a circular sector directly around Jebediah. You then see a massive figure appear before him. Directly off the card, as if unbeknownst to you all, the card slipped to the center of this circle. Huge initial wraps of random attire and torn clothing fly up into the air as if many lives have crossed many of these items in wearing and have lost them all to one being. As you see it drape into a single figure of mystery, yet humanoid in general stance. Long, skinny arms that are just attached tightly and taut by just wrapped dark canvas material of tattered and soiled clothing. Over the hood, deep into a black mauve abyss, you all witness this. And you all hear a warning. Any who enter will face their own outcome. I plead you all to let him face his alone.
I mean, if you're pleading.
Jebediah, you see 1, 2, 3 scythes materialize around him, all burning with spectral-like purple arcane energy. And you feel nothing but death around you. That eerie silence when a hairpin drops and you know that's the last thing you'll hear is just echoing. How do you make your first move?
I presume my character, based on your interaction, has met death prior.
Could have. But when you acquired the deck, it saved you.
You definitely heard of him.
I mean,
give me a history check. Yeah, give me a history check to see if you can immediately pull it out of your instantaneous mind of what he's referring to.
Where is that? Whatever. There it is.
And this is the updated sheet, by the way, so everything should be set to what we discussed.
Am I doing just normal roll?
Yeah, history, yes, 5. Nice. You do recall. 4 years, 14 days, 7 hours, and 16 minutes ago was the last time you traveled with a group larger than 10. As everyone woke up dead.
Oh shit, we all know
But you-
Jebediah uses a fucking sundial.
You see everyone around you slain, but with a marker left on them, like a token. On it, it said, lives were called. You look around your person and realize that you were untouched. And the only reason you could imagine is because prior to that time, you had murdered a man you were given a fair bounty for, and on his person was a deck. This man was dead cold, but when you put your hands on that belonging, he awoke. Ghastly blue eyes circulated into his head, and a kind of uprising of speaking with death called to you. Take that with warning. They will still reach you. And then a quick last wisp of breath. As you took it beyond your wildest dreams, did you feel this barrier of ticking, ticking, and ticking? And you understood that one day would be your time, or at least your chance to challenge what's coming for you. Apparently, it is now.
Well, seems to be my time. Let's figure out if it's my time to die, though.
Very well.
I suppose we'll see who's the better death in this instance.
It is your turn, sir.
Alright. Let's see what I can do. I just managed to pass my turn on, I guess. But didn't know that was the thing. I was trying to look at my cards. Let's see. So.
I mean, if you want, you can pass your turn and we can catch up to you once you have a game plan.
Oh, no, I have a game plan. I just
Gotcha.
didn't mean to pass the turn.
Oh, good. Well, it's your time to take the action.
Cool. Then, is he a corporeal being or anything like that?
Absolutely.
Cool.
You're not sure if it's
fucking
rags
wonderful.
or ghostly.
Do a check on him?
You want to do a check?
Yeah, to figure out if, like, physical objects can...
Give me an insight check.
Dirty 20.
It's probably going to be very difficult to actually harm this thing, but you imagine your goal is set between two things. Either a timed outcome, in which the thread is already pulled for you and it's a matter of when it gets cut, or you do enough to push them away further, giving you just a little bit more time in the future. You know that he is unkillable.
Oh, yeah. Can I figure out a weakness of some kind? Like, is he weak
Won't
to
give you a
radiation?
weakness, but I'll give you a boss bar.
Ah.
So you will always have an understanding of how well you're doing against them, though take it for granted, because don't take it. I mean, I guess don't take it for granted, because these guys have brought it all the way down to like the nub and did like 20 more hits to kill something. So anything's possible with your guys' team.
That only happens every time we fight some.
With the boss bar.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Nice job.
So any action beyond? Oh, you fire. Okay.
Did I? I thought I canceled.
Oh, just kidding. I don't know. I saw it 14 seconds ago. So go on.
Oh, okay. Because I was looking at my feats to see if I could get like advantage or something like that. I don't think so. Okay. So then I am going to fire.
By the way, everyone experienced this. You all absolutely feel this horrible, horrible vibe. You see Jebediah, without hesitation, fire as a 28 blasts. It hits the Death Reaper, and you see a huge maw just void and hole around the center of this creature.
Does 29 damage.
You do 29 points of damage in your understanding, and you hear, "You can strike at the darkness, but you cannot kill what does not live."
Got a weird question.
Yes.
Since his guns are sentient, are they involved with him?
The arcane rifle is not sentient, I don't believe.
So, like, is there like a mini death or like a death in the form
Oh,
of
you mean the Aquitas and Veritas, since they're sentient?
Yeah.
Aquitas and Veritas are sentient.
Yeah, it's very possible. They probably good point on that. They would be warning Jebediah that this is super bad fucking news, and they're stressing out. They're mad at you, Jebediah. I'll
They
give them
talk
personalities.
telepathically to me. So
Is either of them, are they like gender based, or is there anything specific for them?
let me see, because I know it says, but let me see if I can find it.
Okay,
Do
just
the
let me know
ebony and
when.
ivory.
Yeah, I'll narrate there. But in the meantime,
Okay, the voice of Akitas is a soft-spoken young woman, while Veritas is that of a gentle-sounding man.
okay, got it. Okay, so we got young woman and gentleman. So you hear Aquitas. What on earth are you thinking drawing from that deck? We told you to destroy it. And then you hear Veritas. Now. We told him his fate would come when he played with it. Now, you may do your attack.
Is that out loud or just in a
No,
sense?
it's all telepathically.
It's
to
all
him. You guys
telepathic.
get the benefit
Okay,
of
the
hearing
guns
it.
don't actually talk.
That's
They are telepathic, so they could speak to you if they wanted to, but they're not.
No, I was just saying because like I imagine it's like a Bleach thing, like the guns like actually fucking
Gotcha.
talking.
No,
Like
it is not a.
William.
No, it's not a.
It's
It's not
a
a
telepathic
Bleach
thing.
or Borderlands gun. It is a.
So
Telepathic.
it's more like if you want to compare it to Bleach, it's more like when White Ichigo is talking to Ichigo in his mind.
Mindscape. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it's more like that. So
Attack.
we're going to then attack with them. Oh, I got lucky on that because I saw a 3.
You
This does
fire
radiant,
and
I
you
believe.
see bullets fly. It speaks
So
again.
25 damage.
You cannot delay the inevitable forever. As it takes 4 damage.
Yeah. I have one more attack. Now, let me see.
It looks good, guys. You guys are like, dude, Jebediah is just riddling this thing. We're fine. Or he's fine.
We trust in his skills. That's all.
I ain't getting in the.
We just
way of
met
my
him. I
God.
don't.
I'm like,
I mean, I sent him here.
I already got like at least one god pissed off at me. I don't need another.
Just one shield. Those are rookie
You fire the
numbers.
next one and it hits one of the floating stones.
Like
Making it
20
very
misses?
clear. Yeah, 20 misses. Making it very
Okay.
clear to everyone that nothing they are doing inside can leave their radius, even if it is a larger AoE effect. So as you
I did
fire,
23 damage to the stone.
you got
But
it.
then, I'm an action surge.
Get those attacks out.
I think
You
I
guys
only have
see-
one, though.
Correct. You see Jebediah just haste himself in a very erratic manner of, you only live once against the Reaper.
Let's see about what this big boy can do. Because this, I don't think it actually counts the 10d12.
Say that again. That one you just choose the charge shot, but then it'll change the chances of issues.
Yeah, the lost. So the lost age, each bullet does a separate effect. So I
Yeah.
actually need to roll for that.
Okay.
So let me
D6.
roll a 1d6 real quick.
Or there's already a roll table for it if you wanted to just use that by clicking on the link, but fireworks. Acid.
Okay, so doing
Bubbly
acid
green
damage,
glow.
and if this hits, it's going to do an additional 10d12. 26.
The D6 was the thing.
Yeah, that's what confused me for a second too.
Got it. You see the bullet fly as it hits the cowl of the creature. It splatters.
Okay, so
Go ahead and give me some damage. You hit.
so I'll add it to a situational bonus and add 10d12.
Correct.
Yeah. So 10d12. Let's see what that does. 92.
Points. As you see this splash of acid drip briefly on him, but then fall through the void of nothingness, you hear, "Your blows are as fleeting as your mortal life." As it takes damage.
Nice. Let's just start blasting. So I got what, 2 more, right? Yeah. And then so roll the hit. Oh wow, I'm getting lucky as hell today.
Hits.
So oh yeah, let me roll the d6. 3. So cold damage this time.
All right. You load up the cold one.
And then because I totally didn't add the extra damage from that 10d12 on the last shot, so 84 on that one.
All right.
I have a bad feeling if I do this again, I'm gonna get a nat 1.
All right. 1 second.
With both of those rolls, he surpassed the max damage that anyone in the party has ever done.
1 second.
Yeah.
I don't know, considering my luck, I've had 5 good rolls with these guns so far, so
I mean, that's still better than we've ever done.
I mean, it's better than I did the last game.
He's like, I
So-
am the shadow of the end that awaits you all. And he refers that to everyone. You guys all feel that kind of omniscient bellow across each of you.
So did he take the 82
He took damage.
or 84? Yeah.
He took damage.
Okay. I didn't see the health bar, but I wasn't fully paying
Oh,
attention.
you weren't looking. Yeah. There it is.
I fucking knew it. Damn. Now the gun just takes it well because I think it actually takes. Okay, yeah. So it. Hang on, because I got to figure out how much damage it's gonna do to me. I take 22.
You see, as you go to you see him on fire. He's like, I got this, I got this, I got this, I got this. And then he goes to pull the trigger on this one, and your gut feels it. You're like, this is too good. And then there it is. It blasts right back at him as you see it explode in Jebediah's face. As it does, you hear like a mockery of a laugh. Are you finished? You hear an echoing kind of taunt.
Oh, that's not good. I'd help you by not letting that happen, but I mean, it's death.
I mean, we can't.
Do you have
enter
anything
the
else you
ring
could do,
anyway.
Jebediah?
I
Technically, yes,
Do you do anything?
because I also have a bonus action that I can use.
Not on a second win. It only gives you your actions, to my understanding.
I never used the
not second win.
bonus action.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so what would you be doing?
Let's see. I suppose we'll cast that. I've got 3 slots left. This.
Okay.
So I need to do that. Unmark the other one.
Bless whoever that was.
Yeah, sorry.
Another 49 from the railgun.
Is it a save on it though? So is there a save on it?
I
Should be
didn't put one, but based on the other spells, I'll say Dex 16 because that's what my other spells are.
Sounds good.
Damn.
Takes half. You see it just kind of part ways briefly as it just riddles through.
Then yeah, now I'm done because
Got
I
it.
don't think I can do anything else.
You hear death kind of joke in a brief time. The scythe of time cuts down every might you have in you. And he casts his mimicry. The Death Reaper copies the amount of attacks done to him on the turn before.
Oh, fun.
Oh, shit.
As you see the 3 slides just fly in his direction without even a hesitation. Say that again.
Sorry, I looked at my character sheet for a second. I was like, why the hell is my AC 17? Never mind.
Gotcha.
You know, this is why I just annoy Death until he leaves. I don't fight him.
That's a miss.
Wow, that was really low. Jeez Louise. First one misses. Jebediah quickly dodges out of the way. Wow.
That's
They're getting out
awesome.
now, guys, though. I'm just saying a 2 and a 3 gives you a 16 and 17. I'm getting them out. Another one comes.
Death,
Oh
do you
my
need
god.
do you need help, Death? Or are you just trying to throw this?
Yeah, y'all might want to help Death at this point.
I mean,
I was like,
you're not.
it seems I'm not the one that needs help right now.
You see
Yeah.
Jebediah dodge in ways that even Death is not prepared for, as the sights just... One of them even goes through Death himself on accident, however he's immune to his own damage. But you do see it break through his immediate view as he's like... Oh, shit. Impressive. And then the next 4 of them come through. My god.
I'm imagining a
Oh
Chuck
my
Norris meme.
Oh, how have I rolled a 3 and lower every out of 5 attacks? There it is.
Oh,
Okay,
there
I'll
we go.
take it. Okay. Whoops, ignore that. That was an accident attack. I was meant to click damage. Let me do some damage to you.
But let me cast Shield real quick as a reaction.
All right, so it still breaks through your shield, but your shield puts you at 26? Or 20?
Let me see. Yeah, it puts me at 26. Or 29.
29? Okay. So you still get hit with that one for 36 points of damage.
Nice. Fun.
And then...
Wait, did that do it twice? I just
Mm,
watched my health drop twice.
that's weird. Yeah, hold on, let me fix it. Oops.
I just was confused. I was like, wait a minute.
And then you
I started
see
sweating for a second.
another scythe comes swinging in your direction.
Oh,
My gosh.
dude, my luck is impeccable.
One more. Wow.
Dude, how many ones have you rolled this turn? Oh man.
He's gonna cast Frightening Teleport. And disappear and reappear. As he does, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
So, yeah, wisdom save, you say?
Yes.
Yeah, Death like, yo, this is some bullshit.
You know, I can see the future, and I did not see that coming.
My goodness. I was like, everyone's about to watch this dude get murked. And I literally hit him once. You failed to save. You are frightened.
Wait. I have a feature for this. Indomitable. Wait.
So you just reroll. Just reroll. You just have to reroll. Yeah, it's because it's set. It's built wrong when it came into the system, I guess.
Throw your sentient gun at it.
Hang on, that's a +4. So
okay.
19.
You know that it's getting you, and then you break through and resist it. Things are going really well for you right now. Really well. Meanwhile, Wep, the two Tyrannosaurus Rexes feel and see death, and this is something no T-Rex should ever witness. And as they do, they look down back at you, and they look back at it, and they both decide to begin to walk away.
Don't you fucking turn your back on me!
Do you attack them, or do you allow them to step away? They're like, this is not what we signed up for.
I'm not gonna hit them, I'm gonna yell at them. Fucking...
You yell at them, and they're just like... like, we're beat up. We're going
Don't you
home.
fucking ignore me!
Into the next round we go. We will get to Brandon, you at the end of the round, because you just ended that one. But before we touch up everyone else's ongoings of non-combat combat, Seg, you find yourself inside of a massive construct. You saw the sky, a bird pooped on your thigh, and you were wondering why you're lying there. You then hear a voice that you have not heard, but you have heard, but have not yet met, because it just kind of presented itself. Dear friend, I am Wolfric. I am quite capable and smart, and I find it interesting that you have bonded yourself with this very ancient vessel, and I wish to understand a bit more if you'd be so willing to cooperate with my needs. Seg's mic is registering.
Oops.
He's trying to speak, but it won't let him.
Allow me to fix your audio box. 1 second. And he's like, boop, 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 boop. Does that help? Let him jump on yours real quick, Evan, if it's close enough. Throw it at him.
No problem. Here.
CP and refusal? This is a problem.
My friends left me here, didn't they?
Oh, I would not say they left you. They, offered you to my assistants and curiosities.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Wonderful. This might tickle. Give me a constitution save there. At advantage. You feel this stiffening jolt, and it is not pleasant, and all of a sudden you are getting this feeling of claustrophobia.
This doesn't feel so great.
I warned you, it would tickle. Just try not to move so much. And he's like, you just hear kind of like these odd, echoey, like tinkerings and sort. You can't quite see anything, but you feel and imagine it's at an echoey distance of some kind of panel of sorts. As you continue to listen, you hear him murmur to himself, my father said that it would be, I just never thought I'd have the opportunity to acquire it. Perhaps here. You hear like a little think, 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 as they find some kind of false wall within you. Do you comment?
Everything okay down there?
Wonderful. I've actually benefited from you being inside. I have heard that there is a defense mechanism that usually protects this particular compartment. But you being in it tells it that everything is safe.
Oh, cool. Split any of the loot in there with me?
Indeed. Breaking it would be that of a, you would not understand, but I will tell you the terms in which we use an ender. A nuclear event. Very bad and poor for either of our outcomes, if I were to attempt to split it in any manner or isms. But I can tell you what it is.
Sure. I'm not going anywhere anyway.
It's a beautiful, glowing rock of significant power. Rumor was that it was once used as a type of pila, or in your tongue would be battery, energy in a sense. A charge to allow things to live and be as they are. 1 second. He yanks something and you feel like your left half of your ancient body go completely inactive.
I think you might be paralyzing me a little.
Oh, do not worry. It is simply the machine in which you feel. I imagine when I take this out, you'll completely feel numb. And then we just pluck your mind out of there, and the machine will no longer have any energy, providing it the necessary power it needs to know that we robbed from it.
Wait, so we are looting it?
I am taking something in which it has inside of it, and leaving the rest behind. So yes.
Yeah, looting it. You could have just said that. All right. Let's do this.
Just continue to stay there, and by the next round, he will have achieved his goal, and you will be out of the body then. In the meantime, it is this odd sensation of operation occurring until the entire part of that section goes numb, and you no longer feel anything. On the other half of this end, you see two T-Rexes stomping away, realizing that they did not sign up for the amount of drama that has occurred. And you see Death is miserably failing in this parallel. You have never seen Death not succeed, but there is a 5% margin of error, and you are witnessing it here and now.
I'm gonna fly back over to our poor hippo captives.
Friends, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
War prisoners.
You
Mr.
guys probably
Sorry!
never thought you would see Death itself here. I mean, what a treat.
They go, Mr. Sorry, you sound so different. They don't
Oh.
realize the bird's talking to them. Only Tasari's there bossing them around. Technically, you guys are no longer initiative because the dinosaurs left, and only Brandon is in it. So the rest of you guys are technically enjoying your free actions. So Tasari would have made it already, and they look at Tasari saying that her voice is not hers, as they do not look up to realize the bird is there.
Who wants to put money down on this fight?
Oh, we do not get paid wages.
What?
Which
You guys are
is
slaves?
corpse. Their leader.
Volunteers from the space rift.
Oh well.
Fuck the hippos. I want to chase these T-Rexes down. I don't want them to get away.
Aren't we looking for volunteers?
I'll give you a hand if you need it.
What was that, Tasari?
Aren't we looking for volunteers?
We could recruit them.
Yeah. I like the way you think.
Guy's body first.
Ew, people.
Their leader.
You can give me an investigation check. Shio, as Wep runs after the Rexes, you take off saying, fuck this scene. Wep, they do move faster than you, so it does take your entire action to keep up and decide whether or not you get their attention. They do not notice you nor hear you at this immediate time, but gathering their attention can easily make them turn
I don't
around
think they.
and
I think
visit
I
you.
more than keep up. I have the boots. I have 60
Okay,
movement
so
speed.
do you make it very clear that you're chasing them alone?
I mean, if people can follow, but I'm definitely not letting them get out of my sight.
All right. I don't know if anyone's following you at this time, but you would be the only
No.
one running after two T-Rexes.
We've
We're
got
gonna
the
take
fight
it
of
from
the
an aerial
century.
view, so I don't get munched again.
What was that? You were worried about what getting munched?
Oh, I said we're gonna take it from an aerial view since I can fly,
Oh, got
so
it.
that I don't get
You're gonna
munched again.
fly. That's safer because nothing exists in the air. I like that thought. You fly. Whew.
I will
chase
watch him go, but decide to stay here because of the fight of the century, where Death's getting his ass handed to him.
You got
Enjoy
it.
your popcorn, baby boy.
I'm gonna put this in a book. I'm gonna put it on a shelf, and people are gonna read about it.
I'm gonna put this in a box.
In
You
a
know,
box. Inside another box.
Shio, you, sir, your Coltal gets caught with its own Death Reaper. It went through. I told you it shouldn't do it. I told you. I warned you. You didn't even try to avoid the circle. Just the Coltal just gets murked. No, just kidding. Flies over, terrified, as Bruce makes it through. Shio, you loot the body and you immediately find 3 unique, non-present on this material plane nor buildings around you key cards.
Oh.
They're from space.
A
More
yellow,
questions and answers. Nice.
a purple, and a green.
A yellow, purple, and a green.
There's no context that makes sense to you or would imagine to make any kind of literal sense, more so than there are markings placed upon it. I would not even call them runes. You imagine that this is more of a literal key card of sense. You don't know what a key card is, but it's up to Shio to decide what they'd be called.
Plastic rectangles. Is this
Beautiful.
that fangled money I heard of that they're using instead of money? Weird.
It's better than money. They have no reason for you to pay it back ever.
You find that and pretty much nothing of significance beyond that. A couple of random things here and there, but for your character, I couldn't imagine keeping anything beyond.
Nothing besides money.
Sorry, what would you be doing as you are being presented a stew mill?
A stew?
A stew.
Calm me down about the last spell slot. and feel a little bad about why, but I'm going to eat some stew and now work on the angle of getting the volunteers to be my volunteers.
You got it. What's a volunteer for you? We volunteered for the space rift, but we knew what we'd be doing. We knew death was part of the deal. What's your catch-22 is what we call him out there.
Oh, Death's right there.
We've seen Death. He visits often.
What, he physically visits you? Does he, like
Not us.
you or something?
If he did, we'd be dead. But we've seen him come to the fields of battle plenty.
Wow, this Death is showy.
He reaps many lives. He finds sport in taking when fresh.
I have to give a chat with Death. He's taking this a little too far.
We thought the
Well,
same. Go ahead, sorry.
We have this battle for reality, as I understand it, sort of. I'm new here, but I know we need volunteers for this, and we probably won't. I mean, if you don't help us, I think you won't have a reality. I think that's how that reality thing works. So, seems like a good initiative, right? To join.
So you're saying that where we are will be gone if we don't volunteer, but it'll be gone if we do volunteer and fail.
Yes, but there is success as a potential option, and then we would, have a party
Well,
afterward.
we'll be going back to the battlefields.
Yes, kind of.
Send you back, right?
In agreement to succeeding in our servitude.
Yeah.
What would you like?
We accept all healthy rations and a good, strong thing we call coffee.
Oh, we got coffee.
Wonderful. Then our griffs will be by your side until we die, you die, or all reality ends. You
All
have
right.
5 very beat up gifts. They all pledge. Congratulations. Anything else you guys addressed beforehand?
We'll open a gate to send you to somewhere where you can rest up after we finish fighting Death and the Rexes. You might have to go with the Rexes, but beside the point.
Sounds great. Our camp is clearly compromised. Shio, is there anything else you wish to do as you and Bruce arrive in here that you now have 5 gifts?
Hey, I found those newfangled rectangles. See?
Huh?
I use this like money, right? Where you do that whole swish slash thing, and then it makes purchases happen.
You think
Shoot.
This is new? This is old.
You look at it, and it is absolutely not credit. It is literally an access pass or a multi-pass to most likely a vessel. Not necessarily Tempos's, but a vessel.
Maybe there's. Hey, is your guys' ship nearby?
It dropped us off, and we expected a payload in 4 days, but with our commander dead, it will never arrive.
Aw.
So if we bring him halfway back to life to call in, it'll show up?
Nah, then they'd betray us, We killed
Oh,
their leader.
that's a problem.
That's why they joined us.
They like look around, but because they have helmets on, you can't see their initial eyes or faces. But they kind of have that like awkward like, like you're not wrong, but you're not right. But we'd rather not discuss that potential.
Hey, I'm not judging. I'm just wanting clarity.
He would not cooperate, I'd imagine, in any aspect of life. He was very stubborn.
Oh, hence the term meat puppet.
I am not familiar beyond literally using sausages as puppets in a... It is a long story.
Well, cool. Good to have you guys aboard. I need you to sign these contracts.
They take them in without a blink or a care. They go about signing.
Cool.
Well, the secretary, I imagine, shows up and just yoinks them all.
Yes. Oh, don't let the evil me see those. Thanks.
She looks at you, stops. She pops into
Maybe?
your head for like the first time ever and says, "So you finally know the truth."
Well, I mean, I always knew there was an evil, I put air quotes, me, but not like an evil me that was fighting me? That
It has
makes
already
sense?
seen your future twice, and you have not seen its. You must focus.
Ah, fine.
It then and disappears. You see in the book, open to you. And as Tom Riddle did to Guinea, you get written. Hi, me. So you
Geo,
finally
evil
announce
me
the
is trying to.
truth.
I
Do
read
you
back.
respond?
Yeah. I tried ignoring you as long as possible, but some things just won't be ignored.
She was just gonna watch over his shoulder and interject when it starts getting to sound like the evil him is convincing Iz to join him. I feel that,
Your
I
absence
see
has
it.
made me stronger. Understood, Shia. And then it
I
continues.
write in there, wait,
Go ahead.
I'm the good half? Man,
Oh,
this silence messed up.
Oh, me.
You were the necessary half. For the spell would not have worked if an egg could not crack into two.
Huh.
But I
So
see
what?
you have forgotten. ...
Two can play at that game. Yes. ...
As the rumor is of the other Ises. You should ask yourselves why none of them have told you about me. You might glimpse a little bit more of your future. I've enjoyed playing with you. I hope you see where the pieces have landed.
Okay, will do. Have a great day, evil me.
Bye-bye. ...
Man, evil me is so cordial.
You then hear, assumably, a... Brandon, how does it continue?
Let's see if I'm just as lucky again.
You see him load the rifle and fire.
Oh my god.
Going through.
Okay. Roll d6. Necrotic damage.
Give me the damage. You blast as you guys see a dark, harrowing, like visage fly through.
Jesus. Fuck.
What you
Wait,
didn't
you went
notice
back
was
up. Hold
fading
on a second.
is now gorgeous and jet black as you blast necrotic energy through this beam. Thank you. I see that my diminish bored you. Let us try this again.
You healed it, you fucking animal.
As my bonus action, I'm also going to second wind.
Okay. For 17, you got it.
Hey, I'll take it. That's an extra 17 hit points.
You hit death with necrotic. What the fuck are you thinking?
400 plus
Damn,
damage. That was amazing.
Well, I hit
So
again.
is it still necrotic, or do you have to roll every time before?
I have to roll every time.
Got it. Okay, just checking.
Okay, this time it's fire.
You guys now see a plume of fire just.
I'll take that 100 damage that I healed you back with.
You see the flare blast around and then slowly shrivel away as the burning sensation peels off. Anything else you wish to do, Jebediah?
I have one more attack roll.
Missing.
Missing.
And what type was it as it flies past them?
Let's see.
If you're gonna miss, please make it a 2.
Another
Got
fire. And whatever the hell I hit is going to take 160.
You watch 106 damage go to waste. Before I do my retaliation, I'll be right back. I have to say goodnight to my kid. So good luck, guys. Come up with a plan. Be right back.
Add butter to the
Alright.
popcorn.
All right, everyone. What?
Yeah, I'm gonna
advice
wrestle
do you
up these
give?
T-Rexes, and we're all gonna have some popcorn watching this.
He got bigger.
Do you have?
I
the
think if you
bonus
wanted-
spell?
Sir?
Sorry, what was that? Sorry.
Oh, I was just saying, I think if you wanted to get on your evil self's nerves, is you could call him Was. That's all.
I'm going to try and intimidate death.
This is gonna be more fun than I thought.
I don't know. I expect
Look.
evil me to be just like
Look,
me.
if I'm gonna have the prospect of dying, I'm gonna go out fighting. So, what's even worse is I have 2 more pulls on that deck.
Don't worry. We'll
If you-
destroy
if
that
you
deck when you're
worst
done.
one first. It's only uphill from here, man.
Pulls death again.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Round 2.
I thought that the deck
Oh,
of many
you.
cards.
I remember you. Cracks knuckles.
We meet again.
Don't the cards burn away when you use them? Like they're no longer usable after that, and the deck keeps getting smaller.
I don't think so. But let me look at that real quick.
Because
I imagine you just put them back in the deck, right?
I think it just puts them back in the deck. Usually found in a box or pouch. Before you draw a card, you must declare how many, and then you intend to draw and then draw them randomly. Any cards drawn in excess of this number have no effect. Otherwise, as soon as you draw a card from the deck, its magic takes effect. You must draw each card no more than 1 hour after the previous draw. If you fail to draw the chosen number, the remaining number of cards fly from the deck on their own and take effect all at once. Once a card is drawn,
Jesus
it
Christ.
fades. Oh yeah, okay. Once a card is drawn, it fades from existence. Unless the card is the Fool or the Jester, the card reappears in the deck, making it possible to draw the same card twice. So only the Jester and the Fool I can pull multiple times.
all right, the
I don't
Fool
know. How much
used-
does the DM annoy, or how annoyed is the DM?
Well, the Fool isn't that bad for us because we
The
don't.
Fool
No,
gives
no,
me
no.
10
Unless the
guaranteed,
fool's
so-
a fool or jester, the card reappears in the deck. If it's a fool or jester, then it goes away.
Oh yeah, the Jester is the good one. The Fool is the one I don't want to draw because then I lose XP.
Well, we don't use XP in this campaign, so you should be safe.
You could
on that one.
technically get another death because he's not a fool or jester.
Telling you, 3 deaths in a row. You got this.
Why are you like this?
Oh,
I
I
mean-
just realized I can see what the Avatar of Death's stats are.
Oh. Oh, it's because he has your character set differently than ours. We can't.
Yeah.
Well, because I think that's part of the actual description for the deck. I think it shows that automatically.
Well, normally we're able to see each other's character sheets, but for you and Tasari, we can't see your character sheets. So I think
Oh,
it's,
that's weird. You can't see my character sheet. You can see it on D&D Beyond, though, right?
He has an AC of 20.
I haven't checked on D&D Beyond. He has an AC of dang. That makes sense for a god, though.
But he has it says he has half the hit point maximum of its summoner, so he should only hit point maximum.
I think he probably added some things. So this would be a very interesting fight at the level you're at if he hadn't added some things. The sides don't do that much damage. The way it's
Yeah,
written. for that
and he has a speed of 60 feet and a fly of 60 feet.
slightly faster than me. I can't run from
He
death.
is immune to necrotic and poison. I can't charm him, so that's out of the question.
Looking fine.
Can he be bribed?
Yo, Death, what you doing next week?
So after this, we're gonna get a cup
I'm
of
taking
coffee.
another soul. Thank
Hey,
you for
you want to
asking.
hang out with me, Death? Incorporeal movement. The avatar can move through other creatures and objects as if they were difficult terrain. It takes 5 1d10 force damage if it ends its turn inside an object. So Death would take damage if he ended inside of me. The avatar is immune to features that turn undead. Oh, nice. So it's a good thing I'm not like a fucking necromancer.
Or cleric.
Or a cleric.
I'm a turn
Well-
death undead. What? Oh no!
What if I bring you back to life?
Here's what I'll say. Based off of the previous 4 members, does anything follow a block? Is there anything else you wanted to do on your turn, good sir? Jebediah?
Yeah, actually, can I intimidate Death?
You can welcome your efforts.
Let's see how this goes.
Please get a 20. Please get a 20.
Oh my
Oh, close
God.
enough.
Please tell me I intimidate him with a 30.
What's wrong, Death?
Oh my
Mm.
God.
I have not rolled higher than a 6 with this dude, other than that 117. Wow. Well, it depends. What do you say? Words matter.
Yeehaw.
Is this going to determine whether I pass or fail?
It all depends.
So, Death, you want to keep this fight going, or do you want to admit that I'm seemingly the better Death here than you are?
Even as I fall, your time will draw near. Your soul is mine and claimed by the threads of destiny.
And if needed, I'll fight you every single time.
You have bought yourself a little more time, but death will find you again. And with that, he fades away. The scythes fade away one by one, and you see the stones that rose slowly descend, go still, and then seep back into the ground in which they were summoned from.
I just intimidated Death.
Give me an insight check at advantage. Seg, give me a history check at advantage. Wep, give me a D100.
I know you give me advantage. It won't save me.
Also, mic check. Is it finally working?
Yep.
We can hear a very disturbing voice, but we will accept it for tonight. It's working. You actually sound cute. Insight check.
Thank you.
You, sir. Oh, I got the dice roll mixed up. I thought the 8 is because of the way he's made that comment.
For some reason, I'm Waddle over here.
That's fine. Seg does not realize history is passing before his eyes as the entire construct in which you embody goes black. That's it! I think I have completely removed it. Hello? Hello? You are unable to respond, but you hear him echoing. You then, you immediately do an insight check, and my God, do you immediately see that the man before you that was crazy enough to talk to death, summon him forward, and then scare him away, has already made the decision to draw 2 more cards. That future is not known to you or to any of us at this immediate moment, but will be arriving very shortly. Other than that, you do...
Out.
That's fine. You could roll for it, though, please, for the next one, and we do 1 by 1. You, sir, do notice, though, that death will arrive again, immediately in your guys' presence, but will it be for you all or another is unknown.
You're like a quantum super state. I can't wait to see how it collapses.
What?
Be around up.
You chase after these Rexes, and you see that as they arrive, there are dead, many, many dead. species of ranging creatures, from things you've never seen to things you have, and a nice little mosh pit of ghoul, in which the Rexes re-arrive to and begin to enjoy. What do you do, Buck?
We're gonna use Entangle so that we could try talking to them again without them getting all pissy.
You're gonna do Entangle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you trying to ensnare the T-Rexes?
Yep. Dude, if I wanted these T-Rexes dead, I'd fucking kill them, alright?
You got both of them. Completely wraps around them in a very held state.
Jebediah just fires around at the T-Rex.
You son of a bitch.
It's pretty far. You guys hear the cry of the Rexes, and you know Wep went after it.
Now we're gonna try intimidating it.
Okay.
Let's see if you're as lucky as I am.
Vote or die.
Hey. A dirty 20.
In Dinosaur, it tells its friend or significant or unknown buddy next to it. It nudges back. It looks with its little bleeding pedal eyes at Wep. And it does the puppy dog face. As it does that, it tries to persuade you, Wep. Give me an insight check.
Definitely not try to persuade me. My fucking persuasion is crazy.
You see that they were going to bite you the moment you gave in to them. But they notice that you see through that. You see that this could be a relationship, but it needs more to build. At this time, there is a short distance of chomp and follow. You can give me your famous animal handling.
Famous animal handling. My animal handling sucks. I usually go for the just punch him in the face. We'll lucky
You
it. Why
don't
not?
know how to. Okay. Your luck tells you that if there was one, you'd have them. But you cannot handle two, and murdering one in front of the other after pleading with them is not going to help you. How do you wish to address it?
What if somebody else kills one?
That was like my same idea back then. That's why I didn't want to kill the other one, because it probably wouldn't have been too happy about that.
Yeah, but what if I kill it and then you look like the good guy?
Well, you ironically have no clue what the fuck happened other than you hanging out with Death, because you probably didn't turn your back to Death once. So you don't even know what Wep is,
okay.
or the Rexes for that matter. But you do notice that two Rexes are not lying dead.
Yeah. I can see they're not there.
Then you took a fucking hole out of my ass.
Yeah.
Sweat.
Am I?
Like 80
Go ahead.
Shot.
Seg?
Am I free from the giant and on my way there yet?
You can probably see us over your shoulder, bro.
We'll say you appear next to what looks to be a man with goggles on his head. He looks like he got blown up like Heimdinger and has chimney-like smoke arranged around his face. But he's not short. He's about, I'd say 6 feet. He looks up at you a little and he's like, "My goodness, you are definitely more Aarakocra than I had heard the rumors of."
Can I squawk at him just to confuse him?
You can.
Start dancing.
This must have taken your ability to speak from seconds ago. As he looks down at the exact same material you bullied Shio over.
Ooh. Wouldn't mind me some of that.
Yes, but I told you I could not split it as it would cause a massive, unpleasant event. But I would be more than happy to offer you the next one, as this is necessary for my father's vessel to leave the space in which it is at. It seems as if he is stuck, and though I cannot get involved directly, I figured I'd leave it with you to present to him. After all, you were all on a quest and have failed miserably throughout the entire event, that as I watched from the safeties of Ender, I had to get involved.
So, you're giving me the next one and taking this back to give to your dad, or you're leaving this one to give with me to give to Tempos next time I see him?
I realize that Aarakocra's brains do not grow bigger than this fist, but you are correct on the second term.
Fuck him up, Seg. Fuck him up!
All right, I can handle that.
As he hands it
All
to
right, put it
you.
in my gun.
Our valedictorian,
Are you
you
asking him
fucking
that, or are
dude.
you asking me that?
I am absolutely asking him that. He looks like an artificer type.
But then how would you give it to Tempos? You would be sacrificing what you stick it in to power the vessel.
Oh, that's all right. We're gonna go pick up a couple more of them anyway. I just need to know if it's theoretically possible, and I don't see people that could answer that question for me very often.
So you are asking whether or not this particular one, but another could be inbraided into your weapon to do something to it, of unknown standards.
Yep. Preferably more damage. I want
I
to kill
have
people.
not considered weaponizing this ever, which could explain why no weapons of it exist. But I know that if it would be split in half like now with a simple pick, it would explode, meaning it has always been a weapon but never treated like one until your words have hit my brain and now the universe has changed.
You got a bird brain now, bitch.
All right, I'll bring
Raven
you
will
one
be pleased
next
with
time I see you. You think up some plans for it, and we'll work together on it.
He hands it, the other one to you like a holy idea has just sprung up upon him. Of course, yes. Yes, we will meet again, but he starts walking in a weird pace and then he like disappears, and literally before you as he's talking he just fades out while he's speaking. Just, this will be magnificent to tell my mother. I will write in her journal and she will give me her input. And then he fades off. You are now alone, and you see this blue little portal appear, and you hear something emerge from it as it slowly begins to open in like a Doctor Strange kind of vibe. Oh my god, is that you? I swear to god, I've been looking for you guys everywhere and I haven't been able to find you, and I've been wondering what happened to you guys because last time I got lost on the tower, you guys found me, but I was worried if I got lost again, no one would be able to locate me, and oh my god.
Oh god, you must
Hi,
be
Rosie.
Joe.
Oh my god, it's like it's been so long. I really didn't think it was you, but then I didn't. And then I ended up discovering that in the history that you happened to find the ancient of the gnome, which wasn't my grandfather, but a decent ancient uncle of mine.
It's good to see you too, Rosie. What's up?
The entire Strixhaven campus is under attack, and we have nothing to do, and we cannot defend it, and we don't have any of the means necessary because everyone that was supposed to lead as a dragon guard is gone, and all of them that have left have either been killed or slain before us, and all of that, and the Phyrexians have taken over. The Orcry have surrounded and retreated, but most of them have fled to the Phyrexians, have been changed into perfected, is what we're calling them.
Huh. So I gotta tell the boys it's post-apocalypse now?
I need you to take me because I really don't want to be here anymore, and I'm really tired of almost risking my life, so I decided to take someone's ring who died and ended up realizing that it was a ring of teleportation, and they said it could take me to only one person, and I thought of the dangerousest one amongst you because I knew that you'd most likely still be alive.
Well, you guessed right, Rosie. We're gonna go find the rest of the party right now anyway. I just got out of that giant door.
She pops out of the portal, and you see the portal instantly close behind her, and a ring fall that's much too big for her to wear, as she is no longer in her humanoid-like state. She is in her fairy form.
I am taking that ring, and let's go, Rosie.
You pick up the ring, and it glows, but you have no other reason to know what it does. You guys both
That's all right.
walk,
Mostly.
and as you walk, the mouth of this random place in which you are in, the wall just opens into a beautiful, fresh scenery of where you had originally walked in from.
Oh, we're walking out of the giant dwarf's mouth now. That's awesome. All right. Where's my best friend?
Do we notice that the giant is like no longer active?
You have
in
no
the sense
fucking
of
clue.
Being Seg?
Oh, Seg for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah. Seg literally let Wolfric defuse this thing to steal
No,
what.
I'm saying like the rest of the party. Do we notice that?
Oh, no fucking clue.
All right.
Yeah. You hear a lot of wind whistling, but otherwise you don't understand beyond
I was
that.
gonna shoot up a flare for you, but if we don't know that you're out of the fucking giant dwarf yet.
All right.
Over your shoulder, Seg, you hear. So what are we going to do and how are we going to find them? Because I really don't know if I can see anything beyond this because I'm really tiny and now that I can fly really high, but I still can't see as well because my eyes are also smaller than, well, you know.
That's all right, Roby. We're gonna fly up a little bit here, and I'm gonna use my best friend senses to see if there are any
Oh my god, you have a
dinosaurs
best
in
friend sense?
danger
Is it me?
nearby.
Were you thinking of me the entire time? Because I feel like that's what brought me to
Yes,
you.
that's why you're here. Yes.
But yeah, exactly that, Rosie.
Oh my god, I knew
So
it. I knew I made the right decision. I
Let's
was really
go.
worried that I chose the wrong person and I'd find your body and then I'd be grim and sad and then I'd be alone.
Oh, Rosie. Can I fly up like above the near hill, like the nearby hill, and do a perception check to look for dinosaurs in pain?
You fly up to the closest hill as you realize Rosie is holding on to you because their wings are a fraction of what your length is. And you
That's fine.
both fleet
beefcake.
off. Go ahead and give me a perception at advantage as the rest of the team, outside of Weapon, outside of Seg, and outside of Rosie, all witness Jebediah look at you guys with a like a grin on his face, just like, did you see that? I just told Death to back off. Back to the party at bay. What are you guys doing?
You know he'll be back, right?
He always comes back.
I mean, I tried fighting him for a while.
I'll just fight him off again.
I'll just tell him he's a little bitch again.
I'm gonna make death my bitch.
Every time I rotate this bird, more blood appears. I'm concerned.
I do have to. Yeah, your bird's just bleeding
Sent a
out.
letter into the abyss. Hey, Death, what you doing?
Yeah. Oh, you know why? It's because you are below 50% HP.
Oh.
As yourself. So it's just like a splatter feature that will drag every time you move, etc.
Good. At least like it makes it easier to fucking see you, dude. Oh no, it's gone.
I will bleed everywhere.
You guys see the bird just flying around and sprinkling little drips of
I'm
blood.
guessing it's time to draw the second card.
Correct.
Yeah, Shio backs up.
Let's see. Just
roll me a D22.
I have a thingy, drawer right now.
Okay.
I just know I can't.
I forgot about your other
cards. I can't draw skull again. So.
Go ahead.
Hey, you guys might want to take cover.
Let me look at the list so I can see when I.
I'll pull it. I'll run it for you.
No, you can draw another
Let me know
skull.
what you get.
P.
What was it?
P. Oh, I can view it right here. Oh, okay. Magic weapon that the player is proficient with appears in their hand. The GM selects a weapon whose rarity level is rare or higher.
As you pull out the second card, you guys witness yet again another portal appear immediately in front of Jebediah. You see a fluster of ravens flying off, revealing what looks to be a new fabricated device. If only another was here, they would understand that the future is so much faster than they are. Before you looks to be a beautifully imbued glowed gun with a superficial power cell that has never been seen to anyone's eyes before. I will give you the details of such for next session, but you will have to come into understanding how it works. There is an instruction manual left by your friend, the Raven.
Can I do a check for it?
For what?
To figure out essentially what the weapon is and does without reading the manual. Like an investigation check or something.
You can give me an insight check. The Raven has given you some complicated, the Raven has given you some complicated weapons in the past, and you've learned your lesson from using them without reading.
21.
And you understand. down with this bad boy. It's lighter than your other two, but it looks like it has more power. The cell
More
has some
power?
unique features,
But will they
but the
talk to him?
concerns come. It does
More
not seem to
power than
be
the
sentient at
arcane
this time.
rifle of the Lost Age, or more power than the other two?
You won't know until you read the manual, which I'll present to you after
Cool.
session.
Okay.
You immediately pull the third card.
Okay, let me reset the deck and pull the last card. Ruin, which is the player
Perfect.
loses all forms of wealth
So
beyond
I'll
magic
get to it.
items.
Yep.
So I
Dude,
lose
you are
all
your
my
biggest
money.
fucking enemy.
You
So
pull Ruin as you see the card looks at it from up above and immediately sees, well, did I get robbed or did he? As the same crows that flew out fly right back down, surrounding you briefly. You think that it's the raven
everything
giving
but
you
my
its
magical
blessing.
items. So essentially, all my money's gone.
Correct.
The
Anything that you had
robe
your name
clothings I
on,
have is gone.
anything that existed beyond you, entitlement, any law of surprise, any and all things beyond what was given to you seconds ago and what is on you that has a very, very keen magical essence has been removed.
Dude standing here with his
Does
dick
that
out
does
and
that
4
include
guns.
his picture that he carries around of his dead wife and child?
Anything that is not magical, so that too
That's
is
fucked.
gone. You have officially lost any history of yourself
That's
that
fucked.
would be tied to your name.
So he's basically a man with nothing left to lose now.
You got a free slate to be as you are.
He did
Let
keep his
me
boxes
remove.
at least,
Oh,
right?
can I not remove? Okay, delete. Okay, so delete
So say
that.
that again,
Does that
He's
count
naked.
my?
So he did keep his boxes at least,
Does it count
right?
my infusions?
Right.
Are my infusions gone?
They are considered magical.
So those are
Yeah.
still there. Good thing I have a ton of magic items. But yeah, his picture of his wife and child are gone now.
No, that's a magic item.
That'd be up to the DM.
I like the idea of this is where you lose it. I feel like that gives you the better development. You finally lost everything that you thought you went on fighting for. Pretty much.
Were they ever there to
So yeah,
begin
I'm
with?
literally a man with nothing left to lose at this point now.
Is what you're seeing is the official reason of his existence. You see a man with no strings to any other parallel any longer affecting.
It's been I don't think I've ever seen someone so detached. Is that
Dude,
the
it's
right
a
word?
naked dude with a poncho and some guns.
I don't wear clothes either, and I'm fine.
Yeah, but it's not a crime for you to not wear clothes.
Yeah, did you ever take that tuxedo off?
Yeah, it would probably have been ruined by now. I've been burned for him anyway.
Bird
Those
with
transform
tuxedo.
with you. I think I'd put on a normal suit on Iz. Of course it mends itself.
So, Tasari, you are presented the best possible meal and respect from these 5 as they are your volunteers. Madam, may we ask who we refer to as our guide? You're muted, by the way, Puma. I don't know if you stepped away.
Now my cash is left. I'm going to introduce Betty. Betty is in charge of them. And I'm going to explain to them if anything happens to Betty, anyone who looks like Betty is of equal status to Betty.
Betty dies, I'll fight whoever
Of
kills
course,
Betty.
Grand Betty, we will follow.
Betty's the best. We need an army of Bettys.
Is creates an entire chessboard of blood.
I think I'm connected to the elemental plane of blood so much.
I mean, do you think, or don't we know
Stop
already?
moving.
Like, we literally saw your room of blood. So I don't think
Is
anyone
this
would be
accurate?
surprised.
This is accurate.
Who could use a little bit of healing?
Not me. Not in this form, anyway.
I mean, I'm 40 from my max, but I've got 130 out of 170 right now.
Who has the least amount of health besides?
I got 50 in normal form. That's about half.
I'm 110 out of 160, but I don't think you could heal me if you wanted to.
Yeah, I
Nah,
think you could heal
so.
me.
Just give it to Bay, I guess.
Are you not going to leave that form? Is?
I guess. I'll go ahead and shift back.
All right, I'll give each of you one heal, and then Bruce will be out of heals.
So, Shio, how do I hunt down me, who has all my thoughts?
I usually put up a bunch of voles under a box.
No, because I would know I would do that.
You could find something you really, really want, and then lie in wait for it to come get it.
No, he's already got that going.
Problem is, we don't know where that other evil you is.
Oh, I'm sure he'll tell us if I ask.
He's probably in your office. Oh, I know.
That would be the best place to hide.
Scatter your paperwork across the entire campus except for one area, and he'll go there.
Okay, that's cheating.
That's also a lot of paper.
Yeah, that's why it has to cover the whole campus. He'll avoid paperwork at any cost.
The student handbook can cover like an entire campus.
Yeah, but that doesn't involve work.
Yeah,
True,
it's
and it was
like
written by
writing
Runt,
rules.
not you.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we go to your office, gather all the paperwork, and then toss it in the air and send it all to every campus. So he'll come to Central Campus pretty quick. Because it's looking for him, right? The paperwork.
It's looking for any of us, but true.
We just have to hide from it.
Okay, well, we got a plan A.
Well, we always have plan B. We just straight leave this timeline.
You could use a summoning spell with your own blood to summon yourself.
But which me?
That's why you'd have to write it into the spell to target a specific you.
Exactly.
Or have all of yous in like metaphysical format in the same area, and then do the summoning, and then it will have to summon the furthest one away.
How am I down to 119 max HP? The fuck?
Well, it's just what we discussed.
Oh, right, because I removed the thing.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah. I was just telling you that too.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
Did you have another card you had to draw?
No, it was just a 3.
No, I drew all 3.
Okay.
I was pushing it with that battle, which is the main reason I had to intimidate, because if I went any longer, I would have exceeded the hour, and we would have had a nice fun time dealing with all of the cards.
I fought death and I'm naked, but look, guys, I got a new gun.
Yeah, right.
Web, are you doing anything with the
all my
molder?
other shit's magical items.
We're just gonna keep trying to persuade them that we're friends. I'll even give them half my rations.
Oof. Give me D100.
So let me remove the robes.
Web, your body and your mind tells you that you have given them the message of handle of care. And if they believe you, they will find you. They have bit you, they have slicked you, they have slobbered on you, and they have lollipopped you.
I'm worried if I leave them, they're gonna die because of the state that we're leaving them in.
I mean, they're eating, if that makes you feel better.
Eating him.
They're eating.
They're alive.
They are in their own little home right now, their own little domain. They are like bigger than lions, so you'd imagine that they're kind of like an alpha. I mean, yeah, Craig and Mama would have killed them, but they're also nowhere near Craig and Mama. So you feel that you have done your best and there's a 55% chance that one or maybe even two of them will show up in the future.
All right, well then fuck everybody else. Where the fuck's my best buddy? I'm about to just start whiffing fire. Well, produce flames into the sky.
Yeah, how did that 26 best friend senses go?
Well, depends. Web, give me your best friend sense. He could reject you. Give me your insight, Web, at advantage, as you feel eyes searching the terrain for you.
Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna use our. I think that's our last lucky, right? Yeah, we're gonna use our last lucky.
That's my boy.
I'm gonna find you.
That's my boy.
There it is. You like your gut kind of churns like you're ready to take a two, and then you realize, no, he's out there. He's out there.
It's like the Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob episode where they're like ghosts above their restaurants singing to
A stove is just a stove.
Best time to wear a striped sweater.
Is all the time.
One
All right, yeah.
$1.
As you immediately hear Web. Oh my god, Web, is that you? I swear to God, even from this distance, I could see your very ugly horns because one of them was curved in a weird way, and I never wanted to call you Lefty, but technically it makes me think of you as a lefty, and I just wanted to let you know now because I'm so far away that there's a chance you couldn't hit me even though I could see you.
Like the Eldritch Blasted.
You Eldritch Blast.
I think I have 120 feet range, right?
It won't reach, but you can fire. A nat 20 will
All
hit
right,
some.
as long as my intention is clear.
So, I mean, like, are they in range? Or, like, is this at the main party?
So you guys are totally separate. Wep has gone off chasing after T-Rexes, so now he's looking for Seg. Seg is trying to catch up because he was stuck in the giant from the previous session due to his absence. So technically you didn't catch that. You go into the room in which everyone... Oh, so sorry. Shio, as you arrive at this door...
This guy has a gun too.
as you arrive at this building, it's open already. Obviously, someone exited.
That's not a good sign.
Can you give me an insight check, Shio? You notice that you get like a weird flash. A flash of another parallel. An individual opened this door. His name. Why is it there? Why do you hear someone asking him a question? And why do you see what he sees before you actually open the door yourself? It's as if you took the exact same steps in a parallel in which another has been here. He looks through the room and he finds something. He removes it, though it is kept hidden from your own view. And then he departs it, leaving anything and everything else in the room untouched. You did not enter the room. You had only simply approached the door and witnessed this. It's almost as if you had deja vu, but you know it was not at your time nor here. But yet, all at the same time, here at another moment.
Ah, there's a hidey hole? I'll cautiously open the door. Because I'm worried it'll be trapped.
You open the door, and it looks particularly clean. Inside, organized, nothing shrewd. And you see a chest propped open that was on the floor, hidden off to the side, exposed.
Is that the thing I saw in the parallel?
You saw that was the thing he interacted with. You did not see what he took from it.
I'll examine the chest to see if there's like residue of something or anything.
Go for it.
Is that a insight or perception?
Investigation.
Investigation, okay.
Slowly, the entire party goes missing into single scenes, and no one returns. Shio, you look around and you realize that only one individual opened this, and it was not one of the gifts. Based off of the print, it was smaller, subtler, a thiever, so to speak. Though it was not stolen today. It was not stolen yesterday. It was stolen at a different time, but at the same time.
That's probably not good. I should ask the Giths what what that was. I'll go back over. Hey, hey, new allies. Looks like you've been robbed from. Do you guys know what was in that chest?
They look at Betty. Betty, can we answer honestly and frankly?
She'll gives like
Yes,
Betty
please.
a little prayer hands.
Betty allows it. You robbed us. We watched you. At least those of us left living. And I don't know what was in the captain's quarters.
That took a fucking turn fast.
Oh, speaking of, I want to loot the captain for that bag of money he has to replace all the money I just fucking lost into the void.
You can try to.
I
With
already
an
looted
investigation.
It's true. He does owe you payment, right?
Yeah, it technically was my payment for keeping the rest alive. So,
Well, for fighting us.
yeah. Oh yeah, let me remove all my coins.
Technically, I robbed him first.
Can I actually do that? I can't.
Okay,
She was like, "What? This money?"
Yeah, you just. So you were asking.
Investigation, you said?
Correct.
So you're saying I stole it?
You robbed the boss and you
Yeah.
showed us his cards.
I guess
I
I
mean-
exhausted all my luck points and dice during the death fights.
But the chest inside was what I'm talking about. The hidden chest in the wall.
They all look at each other a little confused.
Ah, so you guys didn't know. That makes sense. Probably the leader only knew.
Boss didn't give us any wages, so if he had any goods, we saw him offer it to your fella there, and if anything, I smelt chocolates.
Chocolate.
Chocolate? This motherfucker offered me chocolate coins?
Jebediah, you find a pool of melted chocolate coins, half squashed, half melted.
That's hilarious.
God damn, I'm glad I blew his head
Oh
off.
wait, Death didn't take all my money, and it fucking melts in your hand.
Yeah. Look, guys. Could I wait? Are they in wrappers?
Nope.
So they're just like fucking chocolate coins in a bag.
What's remnant of it? You see a couple threaded corners, etc. Hey, no one inspected the cash. I'm just saying. I put a
Wholeheartedly
lot out
confused.
there.
Wait, is this money?
New fear unlocked, level 17, chocolate money.
Yeah, new fear unlocked, chocolate money.
I knew money would be too much.
Wait, hang on. Do I have a spell? Hang on.
I wish I was
I
able
will
to
say,
start eating your
Shio,
money.
what you do get out of them, they do say,
Wait.
One sec, Brandon. Well, we can't say in the other
I can't do that.
storage. It was any parts we found off of the crashed vessel in which we attempted to acquire from temples.
Damn, so I'm fucked on my spell.
You're not fucked. You have a whole bunch of chocolate.
I can't use that. I have to. It requires currency.
And we
Chocolate is their currency.
Maybe if it wasn't like melted and I could mold it, then I
Make
might
into
be
one
able to.
big chocolate coin.
Yeah. Would I be? Is it melted to the point of I can't mold it?
It's not to the point that molding it would make it a different shape altogether.
Could I technically use that shape I create to fire my railgun spell?
Shoot chocolate.
You can
at them.
definitely try in the future or now.
Chocolate in your
Fires a
face.
ball with chocolate.
Molten
It's
chocolate.
like, let me just put this coin inside real quick. It won't jam. It's just like,
Dude, he
He
should
doesn't
be
roll
like
element.
a,
It's just chocolate every time.
Wow.
he should be like a TV ad salesman, just shooting chocolate in people's mouths.
You get chocolate.
Yo,
I was gonna
Chocolate.
fight you, but this is so delicious.
the one shot that I have with a chocolate ball miss
Who's hungry? Open your fucking mouth.
blows their head off.
but there's chocolate left behind,
Just a single chocolate.
Well,
ball.
I guess if somebody's hungry, y'all can eat the chocolate.
You can eat my money, I guess.
Yeah, eat my melted money.
So during this time of passiveness, good friends Wep and Seg find each other with a +1, Rosie, riding along
Oh
them.
yeah,
Going,
Rosie's
oh my
here,
god,
by
I'm
the
so
way.
glad that both of you guys were able to find each other because that means there's definitely probably more of you. And for some reason, I don't know why you guys would be so separated because it's always horrible to split the party. And technically, when that happened, you actually went into the tower. And then when you guys split, you guys just found me. So technically, I guess it's a good thing. And you guys must be doing something super important because otherwise, you would all be together and at least the little green dragon would actually still be here because I'm still now worried because the brain of the operation is missing.
Oh, fuck
While
this guy.
she's talking,
Not
while
knowing
she's
that he
talking,
doesn't. Like, I don't
I'm
know
like,
that he told him that they were friends. I'm like, why is this guy with you? Don't you fucking hate him, Seg?
No, it's Rosie.
no, it's Rosie. Rosie's really sweet. She's just really
Bro, who
annoying. While
speaks that?
she's talking,
I was
I'm
thinking it
gonna
was a
hand him the
Joe.
whiskey.
I thought it was a fucking Joe. The Joes talk fast.
No, the little
True,
fairy
true,
on Seg's
true.
shoulder.
But Rosie, well, Seg did identify it as Rosie. So,
But yeah, I'll hand him the whiskey while she's talking.
oh my god, can I have some? She quickly dips in and dips out like a Tinkerbell. Oh my god, that was super good. So now I'm totally like to tell you that you all need to get to you because the school is absolutely fucked.
We're gonna like hold our hand over his mouth. All right, Seg. So the group is over that way. We gotta go that way.
Got it. Rosie, you want to go see Shio?
Oh my god, is that blonde
How
haired
about your
man, blue
favorite
guy still alive?
dragon?
I can't believe that. Oh my god, is he a god or did he just become something like a wannabe? Because I mean, technically I'm not interested in wannabes, but if he's still a champion, I might still want to hang out.
That's a sore subject. We don't talk
Okay.
about that.
Yeah, we'll head to
I
the
think-
rest of the
I think
party.
what's entirely
After all
funny
that,
about
remember
this
Rosie?
entire situation is the fact that I was planning to die and I actually built a character sheet in case I died.
I'm waiting for Seg to be like, no. Shio's not a god yet. I'm a god.
Yeah, and then it turns out I just whooped Death's ass and then intimidated him, scared him off.
As Seg and Wep arrive back to the group, everyone sees the Aarakocra for the first time in a long time. Let me grab your token, Seg.
I got our buddy back.
Got our buddy. Buddy, hope you find your dad.
The narwhal's my favorite.
What? Who's the naked man in the square?
He wasn't naked when I left. I don't know what they've done to him.
Shio, why did you take this man's clothes?
As much as I'd like to take credit for taking his clothes and most of his gear,
I'm not
he did
naked.
it to himself. Well, he's wearing
Okay.
armor.
He's wearing
Yeah,
guns.
like my actual other than the robes, which was technically like the black robe that was over him in the picture, he still
Yeah,
has his
imagine
armor.
like your little scarf thing, your protective scarf is like the only
Yeah,
thing
my
left.
scarf is gone.
And his hat,
So,
you know, he
I
has his
thought your
hat.
scarf
you
was
know.
like magical.
My hat's magic.
No,
Oh,
it's his
your
hat.
oh
It
yeah,
is-
your the 10-gallon hat.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
my
in
10-gallon
cowboy
hat,
lingerie.
hollering.
Yes, you would see this outside of the scarf, and maybe like the gauntlet covers. Very minimal pieces are missing. It's like an oddly incomplete cosplay because you
Oh,
missed
never mind.
everything prior.
I swear, when I left, he had clothes on.
Oh, he's so cool.
You also see him with the awesome glowing gun that you may or may not have suggested to Wolfric, which you did not know could or could not be something.
What?
Those
Why
are the
do you have
guns
my
I was
gun?
telling you about.
You keep stealing my guns. I haven't
What-
even made
what-
those yet.
Why does he? That's what I'm saying is I literally just gave Tempos' son the idea for this gun, and it's just in his hands. Who are
Yeah,
you,
well,
strange
sometimes
fella?
time travel works. That's why I'm so upset at those two, because I should arrive and have the solution. Because you got all of eternity to solve it.
He's always got the good questions too, so I'm definitely using guidance on Seg before he even does anything.
I'm very confused why this stranger has my gun all of a sudden.
Your gun.
Oh, I think I can actually describe that
got
because
this
technically I
gun
remember
very
that I heard
quick.
someone talking to you and they were in the future and they told you that they would do it and then the Raven did it and I actually met the Raven when I was passing through time travel because I went to the tower once and I met them first before I met anyone else and they gave me a lucky Raven leaf and technically that's not a leaf but I call it one because it's as big as one.
A feather?
No, it's a leaf. That is the slowest she's ever spoken to you and she says it in a seething manner.
You're right, I do like Rosie.
All right, Seg's anger has switched to excitement because he is going to get this gun eventually, and he loves looking at it before he gets it. I can't wait to get me one of these. What's it do?
I have no idea.
That's my favorite kind of gun. All right, Shio, what's
We're
going on?
gonna test it soon.
Is the manual magical?
Say that again.
Also, I can explain to Seg. So he's a
What's the
land
manual?
pirate because I don't understand.
Oh,
the
is the
concept
manual
of
magical?
cowboys.
Give me an Arcana check. Sorry, as you just kind of.
Well, no. The
Oh well,
question is, did it
it wouldn't
disappear?
be here. Yeah.
Oh, well, no. Oh, it's not. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, you lost the manual.
What?
Nice.
Oh,
Jebediah
no.
is manualist with a brand new weapon. I love it. Gosh, you're right. Yeah, it's not.
Oh God, this
Seg.
always happens to us.
Wait, so what happened?
So the
We
manual that you
finally
got
knew
with the
how to
weapon
use something
is
and
gone
don't now.
But you have
What
the
do you mean
weapon.
it's
You
gone
just
now?
the manual because you drew ruin right after you got the weapon and the manual. The manual wasn't magical, but the gun is. So you lost the instructions on how to use the weapon.
Seg would
So
be
it's
happy
God,
to
just
check.
Seg,
fire
it's
and
round
test.
2.
I love that. Sorry,
Oh,
great
wait,
job.
can I do
For
a
real.
check?
We'll chase after that.
on it?
We'll chase that down the line as you guys all huddle around to figure it out. But in the meantime, there are
Definitely
still
want to
things
explain
at
to Seg.
hand.
This is a land cowboy, not knowing the concept of cowboys. So this is
Is
a
it-
land pirate.
Yeah, there you go.
He
Is it
sails on
daytime or
horses
night?
instead.
It is noon.
You know what? I kept saying that we needed another pirate in our party.
Pirate?
You
Yeah,
telling me
land
something
pirate.
about deserts, but I don't understand the concept.
I'm a
From
bounty
hell.
hunter. I kill people for a living.
Yeah. What do you think we do?
Yeah.
Except you
Yeah.
guys don't get paid to kill people for a living. I do.
I don't need the
but
payment.
we
It's
do
a
get
charity
paid.
for us.
Well, I
You
mean, there's
steal
that.
the
But
payment.
then we
I
take
get it
their money.
legitimate.
You guys have a fundamental misunderstanding about our friend over here. You see, you guys are lawless criminals. He's the one who hunts you down for fun and money.
Wait, what?
Ah,
Why would you
are we
hunt
gonna
fun
have to
people?
fight?
If you got a bounty on your head, I kill you.
That's bullshit. I already told you kill that fucking dragon, okay? And guess what? My
I
money's
don't-
not made out of chocolate.
And at this point, I don't care who I kill.
You're broke as fuck. I will give you 5 gold to shoot that dragon.
You're gonna need to do more than that.
Why? Do you have more?
Because I lost 15,000 gold pieces worth of currency.
Sir, you're gonna be broke for a long time. You think someone's gonna give you 15,000?
Shio's gonna gather up all of the excess weapons that they have.
Oh, very crude armaments outside of some basic flintlocks. There are some rifles that seem to be not powered through dust of combustion. Otherwise, what do you do with the items?
Shio spends 10 minutes probably up on this hill, almost looking like he's praying, and then a silvery gold gate appears, and he just goes and puts them in his godly domain.
Can Seg make a perception check to see Shio putting rifles in his godly domain and not telling him about it, even though he's been wanting a rifle for ages?
You can absolutely do a perception check.
You also get your D6. I gave you guidance. Or 4? What was it?
A D6. Oh no, is it a D4? It's a D4. I'm just kidding. Jesus, why would we lie to you, Seg? Come on, you know how guidance works. Jesus Christ, get rid of that D6. Didn't matter. Okay.
Same fucking thing.
Didn't matter. You rolled it too.
Seg. Was missing last week when I made the mummy reference? Did I make the mummy reference with you guys? Yeah.
Yeah.
Shio has all the horses, Seg, but you have something he doesn't, ×2. So you tell me how guilty you may or may not feel.
Oh, I mean, there was never going to be any guilt about it. I was just going to harass him for a gun.
You can harass
No,
him if you wish to. Oh, they're arguing next to each other instead of on session because that makes sense.
Mm.
You said no, Shio?
Sorry,
And then
I
he
just love-
disappeared. Seg punched you, didn't he? Just tell me the truth, guys. Post a picture of the
That's
black
what I
eye.
was gonna say. I just love it's like, what are you gonna do? I already became
Like-
a god. I got the fucking
Yeah.
death god. I'll punch you.
He's like strangling Evan in the background. I got the items, okay? Like, just
I will
let me
punch
beat
you.
him.
I mean, if he's offering it,
He's not offering shit. He just wants a
He
rifle.
wants
That's-
more shit.
That's what I
I just want
understood.
more rifles. I want more
I
guns.
don't think there was a
Theo.
trade. I was just telling him that he knows what you don't know.
I
you
just
think-
love that. I just love that he's not offering shit.
He wants more shit.
There was no
you
trade
think
in that conversation.
that
Run
by
your
taking
pockets.
from me previously, I'll give you stuff now? And she
She
just
just,
like tosses
tossed
it through the gateway.
He watches.
Sheila, if you have
Seg
extra guns,
sweat.
if you have extra guns and you're holding out on me, I swear to whatever god you're gonna become.
If you somehow manage to get any rare
She
magical
doesn't even use
ore
guns. She just doesn't want you to have them.
somehow, and you're holding it out on me.
Give me an insight at disadvantage. Seg, give me a deception at advantage.
She was still salty about the god thing. She just doesn't want you to have them.
She was like, God, I wish I understood. He does not give a towel. You do not pick up any fresh information off of your hopes and dreams of reaching. As such, you guys are at the camp with a whole group of people. Seg, something you didn't hear about, but you do hear whispers of amongst the Giffen party was that Death visited and left, and killed nobody. Otherwise, what is the operation of plan? You guys originally were heading back to your vessel to team up with Tempos again and let him know you failed, but then you guys got distracted.
I want to eat their leader.
You want to eat the GIF?
Yep, I want to eat their leader.
I'm gonna
Like,
eat
You
him
want
with
to
me.
eat their
I've
leader?
never eaten a hippo before.
Okay.
Is he
It's not
doing
cannibalism.
something?
I'm a bird.
It's not cannibalism at all. I'm not a hippo.
You guys go off to the side.
And also,
find
I've seen my buddy
GIF.
eat other birds, so.
True.
I'm a vampire. I'm just drinking up all the blood.
He said true.
I would imagine Seg drains a section into jerky and then offers it to Web.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Love me. Yo, we'll put that in our pocket. It's like jerky now. Hell yeah.
100%. You just
They're
replenish
off
those
doing
rations.
some nefarious
No, it's not jerky.
activities.
Dino treats.
Nefarious. Yeah, okay. It's called
Also,
fucking
do I-
Circle of Life, all right?
Absolutely.
Not
Also, real
Savannah.
quick, do I get any HP from that corpse?
I'll say you can draw 30 HP, and both of you guys give me survival checks to see how much rational shivering or where's the word? I can't think of the word. Slices. There's a better word, but slices in which you can acquire.
Strips of jerky.
Strips.
Yeah,
I
strips was a
guess?
word, but
Some-
there was like
some-
another
some
word.
strips of
Strips, I guess,
jerky.
was that's strip shriveling. Maybe that's what I was going for.
Yeah.
Tasari is the only one with a conscious of intelligence, as the rest of the group is just Mad Maxi. Is there any thoughts that wish to come to your mind of order?
It's
Did
not
that
Mad
fairy
Maxing.
say that the school was being attacked?
Say that again.
Did the fairy say in front of us that the school's being attacked? Because I think
No,
that would affect.
No, they're harvesting this one. They just didn't move the characters, to be fair.
No, I just meant like since she got here, did she mention that? Because I don't know if she told it to Sag before she got here, but did she mention it to us?
No, I don't think
He has not yet.
so.
That's why Shio's not panicking.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you have no idea who this guy is. Sorry, I'm with the wrong person. So how do you take that?
Take what?
Oh,
There.
Sorry, you echoed away on me on that one.
All right, take what? Sorry. My internet's not great today.
Gotcha. Oh, like the general surroundings of what's occurring. How would you address your own next thoughts aloud?
Just realized my headphones are on backwards. It's probably better, right? You hear me better now?
That is better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, I think you'll need to restate the question to them.
Oh, yeah. So, sorry. You find yourself in a campsite of volunteers aiding you and Betty, along with your desired goal to help this unconventional troop of dragon guards that are attempting to stop the end of the universe, in which you have been one of the only people to succeed in recruiting anyone since their arrival here in Zeroshi, to be honest.
I mean, I fought death, so...
Yeah, and you say unconventional, but I mean, what's the last dragon guard you actually met?
You, actually. So
this is typically normal.
They don't know that.
Talking about all this like criminal stuff.
They don't know that.
This weird guy, this naked guy, goes to our school, so I think that's pretty weird. Do you even go to this school?
No.
No.
I do now.
Yep, they're a dragon guard now. They got enrolled.
Oh, could you shift me
Failing
back
your
to dragon
classes,
form?
by the way. You have remedial lessons at 3 with the Dean of Order.
My buddy over here is the valedictorian, but I can't remember the last class we've attended.
He only graduated because he was the only one in his class
That got to attend school before becoming a dragon guard.
Hey, I had perfect grades. The only one who was competing with me for the head of the year was Lorraine, and I don't think I could have beaten Lorraine. She has way too many timelines stuck in her head for me.
Young Lorraine fuck you up. This Lorraine, she sucks.
Well, young Lorraine has all the memories too now, too. Remember?
True.
We unlocked them when she left that dimension.
Is give me a survival check.
Survival?
Yes, excuse me.
Stop being mean. You used to like us.
There are a total of 47 out of 1,042 of them.
So I have 47 other me's, and one of them's evil. So maybe I just go around and kill all of them. That way I can ensure I get the evil one. Huh?
You are the evil one.
Evil clone running around.
No, the other one specifically said he was the evil one.
He wants to be the evil one. You are the evil one.
I don't know about that. I wouldn't lie to myself.
We have killed so many people.
Well, maybe he's upping the numbers.
In is, I might also have an evil parallel running around. I had a vision when I went to go collect some things from the captain's quarters.
I don't know if anyone's seen Berserk, but is literally Griffith standing on the bodies of his friends.
I mean, he has stood on the bodies of every dragon guard that has ever lived and died.
Well,
there were more of us?
Yes.
Yeah, there was like
you're not immortal. Most of you are.
Get me out of here.
You know, no. I don't know if I believe that. I refuse to believe there's a good version of Seg wandering around.
Yeah, but I had a
This is the bad one.
This is the good one.
But yeah, I think there might be one of me running around too. I'll have to check my basement because that's where I lock up all the other Shios.
Damn it, another one got out.
Yeah, it's a real issue because they're all insane.
Well, you see, the way they essentially work is that every decision you've made creates an alternate version of you that made the opposite decision.
No, I broke reality and split it into 1,000+ timelines.
Listen
so
here,
this is more.
There's more of you too.
Yeah.
Essentially, what Iz did was he took the chaos of the universe and lessened it by
making more of it.
Paths.
I increased it. Entropy was low.
Yeah, we're
so I look over at
integers.
Do you have an evil you?
I was just wondering that.
Was that sorry?
I was just wondering that if I had an evil me. I don't think I do. And I was thinking to myself, like, would an evil me, like, I wouldn't say this out loud, but it would be like thinking to myself, would an evil me feel the need to look like this? Or would they feel,
See, you too. You're thinking you're not the evil you. Like, I just saw you murk like 5 hippos in one round.
Real quick, sorry, as you think that to yourself, give me a history check of your studies. You're
If there's
realizing
a
that
worse
as
one
these
of you, I
people are
don't want to meet
talking, as you hear these people talking, you realize that they have understanding that the future of them exists even ahead of them, that they may or may not be the original of Source, or you are all just existences with different IDs. As you ponder that thought with your history check, we will see what it is else you divulge.
Anyway, how did Rosie find us? Like, I mean, I get at school, but we didn't even know
find
where
us.
we are.
She was looking for Steg specifically.
I'll get to
Why?
that. Puma or Tasari, unfortunately, just off the tongue, you have a feeling, would evil me have to look like this? And there's a known evil that you've studied, but it doesn't come to mind just yet. But keep that in your mind for the future. Shio, as you say that, hold on. Oh my god, you don't even have to talk to me like I'm not even here. You didn't even say hi, Shio, or offer a hug, or even say hey, because you just became a useless non-godling. And I know this because I could see that Seg has a graduation certificate, and I saw that because I saw it on the wall back at Bibliothex, in which where we put all certificates of those who succeed. And guess what? There are few, and you're not one of them.
Listen here, Rosie, and I cast fear.
She
What
quickly
you're
just
gonna
snaps her
listen-
fingers. Not gonna work on me because I came out of the tower in which you guys saved me from, giving me immutable forms, shapes, and all existences to any and all potential things that can warp my mind. I never told you all because I wanted to know what you do.
Okay, so Shio's going to flare with his god energy, like try to do that aura thing he learned in class.
Demigod
Just
energy.
raw god. I am a god. I ascended to godhood through the vampire guy.
Through the vampire guy.
I don't remember his name. That's for Seg to remember. Technically, he's his head of the family or whatever. Anyway.
Yep. Go for it.
I am tired of the disrespect I am being shown. I am a god, unlike these bottom barrel borrowers of divine power. You will respect
Who the
me
hell
as
you calling
so.
a borrower of divine power?
You see this tiny little sprite flutter over to Shio's face in SWAT beam range, but so quick and just begin to split into like maybe 4 to 5 different visuals of her. And she goes,
no, Rosie,
and as she
you're supposed to poke
speaks,
the bear, not attack the
she
bear.
echoes as if all 5 of them are talking in unison, but in different paces of speed. You will come to understand that what I'm telling you is more important than what you think will ever be you being a godling, because I have lived through so many parallels, this is through many existences, through that tower, that I have never seen anyone but you get as far as you did when you guys met floor 102. And even then, you all had to come back for me because you could not progress because I had the key. And I've never told any of that until now because I never thought it would be important, but you all didn't know that you were being held back because I was the one who got to 103, found the key, and then got swallowed by a mimic who took me down to floor 2.
Can I fire a pistol in the air?
How could we ever trust you, Rosie? You lie
could.
to us
I highly
so
doubt it'll help.
often through omission. You
Her token is
show up
missing.
as if finding us
Go.
is so easy. You're hiding so much from us, Rosie. Why do you think we don't trust you? We have always known you're hiding.
And that's because nobody's ever bothered to
looking for
ask.
you. I was looking for Seg.
True friends don't need to hide information to feel important, Rosie. If you
say
wanted
you
to
were
be
my
our friend, you need to open communication. We have told you everything about ourselves, and you tell us nothing. You call
Because
that
every
a
time I
friend?
get lost, you find me, and it's not because I'm trying to get lost, it's because it just doesn't allow me to be anywhere other than where you guys are, because I hate this curse.
See, if we had known about this curse, we could have removed it. I'm pretty sure Seg has removed curse. We have wish. You don't tell us anything, and that's why you're in this situation, Rosie. We want to be your friend, but you don't
You're
let us.
upsetting her. Stop.
You hear wept.
I really wish I had the silence spell.
Does anyone intervene as you see
Absolutely. I want to
Shio
hug
drilling
Rosie.
Rosie?
Stop.
Look,
She gets it.
Insults us so often. And
So
she
does
doesn't
Lorraine.
tell
Why
us
are you talking
anything.
shit to her?
Fire my arcane rifle between them to interrupt them.
Yeah, sure. I'd be honest with you, Rosie doesn't give 2 fucks. She doesn't recognize anyone but the original 4 in her immediate purview. You fire it across as you do. It doesn't do anything to her directly. As she flutters there and watches. She glares briefly in your direction as you fire across. And then she continues to stay
Stop,
in front
Shio, and I'm gonna
of...
like whisper to Rosie. I told you,
Mid-fight,
don't
Shio.
fucking mention the godhood thing.
Mid-fight, Shio covers like Rosie's form with his wings, even though it will miss. Like out of the corner of his eye, he just extends his wing to protect her. Because while Shio's upset with Rosie, he doesn't hate Rosie.
It's a
What
heated
did I
dispute.
tell you about the godhood button?
Why are you two arguing like children?
Who on earth
This
is
is
this
a
individual, and
sensitive
who on earth
subject.
is her? I don't enjoy anyone ever telling me that I don't give information when all of you guys are standing here
I'm
amongst
the
complete
one that you're
strangers,
scared
and
to
I don't
death
know
off.
any of you. She looks
These
at
people are
Tasari,
new.
questionable. She looks at the gifts. You're all gifts, and you're most likely nothing but underlings to these individuals, so I
Oh,
won't even
stop.
bother
Don't go
speaking to you.
racist.
Oh Lord.
Wow,
Man,
this is
she
huge.
calls us evil.
Hold on, I gotta shrink his, guys. I realized he was too big.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice how big he was.
My true form.
Oh no, we have your true form ready for the final fight.
Tasari and
Oh,
Jebediah,
look
you
at little
guys both
tuxedo.
witness a very small fairy scold, for the most part, two of the individuals amongst this group, and definitely seems to know them for a elongated amount of time and continuously refers to this tower.
What the hell is going on here?
I'll leave it to them to fill you in.
Our argument aside, Rosie, this is Tasari. She's a student at Strixhaven who another is sent to us.
Pleasure to meet you. I feel completely sorry in which you got involved because these guys are complete imbeciles. And to be fair, if they never found me and they weren't the chosen ones in which
Never
I
mind,
was
Shio.
discovered
Let her
by,
have
I
it.
would have absolutely just been here in my own constant reprieve of solitude inside that tower. But instead, they let me out into chaos. So good luck.
She's
Shio, fucking
upset that
punch
we
this
don't
bitch.
have
Never
our
mind.
multiple lives like she does.
You only need to live one to witness it all, apparently.
Ooh,
I
drama.
thought we were fucking cool, man. That was fucked up.
What about the
So
human
sorry,
Rosie? Is
any
that also
response?
you?
I'll get to that in a second.
I'm just kind of mad that she insulted our volunteers because I worked really hard to get these volunteers. It's the first thing I did, and I thought that was rude.
I don't
My
really understand what it is that
faculty.
you did, but if they are the volunteers and you're looking at the people next to you like this pathetic... Can't even say Shio's name because she's just frustrated. She's like, but if you're talking about our revered, undying leader, Sek, I can absolutely give you information about his plumes and tell you how to write with them after drying them out properly.
Oh, thank you, Rosie. I'd love that.
I understand that it can give you any information in which matters to you, but that's just how I work, okay? Because I just jump into things and I tell people what to do, because I am Rosie. And for you, Shio, it involves to my humanoid form. If you have a problem with the way I look, you should just say something, because I don't appreciate you shaming me for your size.
I don't appreciate assuming that I was shaming you for it. I was wondering if it was the same you.
Then you should work on your context. By the way, the school is failing and we have lost 2 campuses, and your avatar has not been doing as great as you had hoped.
Yeah, without the rest of the team, it's not as easy to accomplish those missions. Unfortunately.
You might have saved Prismari, but we absolutely lost Silver Quill and Lowhold.
Damn. We are trying to get Tempos to help us. And in order to do that...
Tempos? That evil, conniving individual that... He's still alive.
What do you mean
Well,
by evil?
He's a time traveler. He can't really die.
He was part of the original party that abandoned me in the tower. So I don't have good riddance for him either.
While I understand that you'll have ill will towards him, and we won't stop you from taking your revenge, we need him because, like you said, the campus is failing and we can't do it on our own.
We can make more Bettys.
Absolutely.
What on earth is a Betty? I'm curious. I like the name.
It's right here. And I gesture to Betty. She's amazing in combat.
She is nearly half my size. I love it. And you have the nerve, she looks at Shio, to judge one's visual.
I thought we already established I wasn't insulting your visual.
Context!
I actually like you.
I
Shio just
apologize,
lets out a
Betty.
long sigh.
Some men don't know how to address feminine fatales.
Don't lump me in with him.
The only women I've met on campus have insulted me constantly.
For real,
I
no
think
one
you look
likes
great,
you,
Rose.
Shio. What is with that?
I
How do
try
you
to help
parade?
people, and people like the pirates more than me.
You're swell guys.
Meg is gonna flash that, the pirate smirk with the vampire fang.
Who wouldn't love a smile like that?
So we just gonna sit here with our thumbs up our ass, or are we leaving?
Well, where are we going?
We're going
Are we
to
done?
that places. We're going to go get the next ore. But we should
Oh.
rest here for a little bit first, like a short rest.
I want
You
to
need
pick up some of
rest,
that
typical
chocolate. I
weak
got some ideas
Podrians.
for
I
Professor
know
Bay
nobody
later.
who can do anything without sleeping.
Should
Huh?
we do
Shio
something
just
about
straight up ignores
school?
Oh,
Yes,
I've got
the school
another
is under
42
siege and
school.
it's in disaster.
Why didn't
I'm
you
an
start with
old
that?
bounty hunter. I can
Well,
go
you-
weeks without sleep.
Well,
Tell you the truth,
volunteers,
guys, I love my school, but you gotta remember we're trying to save reality, not the school.
don't you care about your orrery though?
Oh, I've got many of those.
I like pull
I'm just
Iz
kind of scared
aside.
they're gonna loot your vault and then the fucking school's just gonna take off into the sky.
I pull,
Guys, I don't think you realize there's
I
a
grab
1,000 other realities that have already fallen.
and I pull him into the room over here to get some privacy.
So it's like really boring.
I
It's already
claw
fine.
trying
wait.
to as I
Wait,
get
what's
dragged
going
away.
on?
This is
right
really
now.
important to you, not to me. You.
All I've tried to
Hold
do
on.
is like
Sorry.
I love how
do
you're the
well.
Oracle and we manhandle you.
Just sorry,
Like,
go ahead.
all I've tried to do for the last like 3 years is like fit in and get like be the best at school. And the idea that like none of that matters to anyone else here is like very confusing to me.
Oh, we haven't gotten a chance to explore the school. We've been fighting pretty much since day one.
We have.
Fit in. If I could take back time, I would have never signed that contract.
You
I wish
didn't
I
have
could
a
go back in
choice.
time to attend Strixhaven
Fuck
before
you
it was destroyed.
is Shake the Dragon.
I wanted to attend Prismari so bad.
So real quick, Shio, you pull Iz aside for your private conversation. What is it?
We can't lose Strixhaven. Don't you know that's your orrery, right? Your
Well, I've
main
got
orrery?
42 more.
No, but that's like your perfected one. The one you're most proud
Oh.
of, the one you need, the entire school. I thought you knew this. You said you knew
I
this.
forget things.
Well, it's because Shio was the only one who figured it out, and you said you knew, so Shio never explained it to you.
Did I prepare?
So-
I don't remember doing anything with it.
The school itself is your orrery, is.
Oh.
2 campuses to fall is for 2 parts of your orrery to be lost.
Right, that'd be bad. That means reality will be impacted.
Start collapsing. Yeah.
That's why
Again?
Shio's here. Why the fuck are we here?
Oh, because I need chaos?
Meat shields. Because I need meat shields.
That's true too.
And you are the meatiest of shields.
Okay. So we'll save this Strixhaven. But we need the things to actually win the battle.
That's why I was thinking of we can rejoin the party for this part.
Go ahead.
I was thinking that we send the GIF volunteers ahead to Strixhaven to help out my avatar in defending the
am I?
school. I
Agree
think
with
you're
that.
right here is.
We could send another Betty, assuming that I can't make it, but Betty can make another Betty. Assuming we have the means to do that, which would be powdered rubies worth 1,500 gold pieces.
Prove your loyalty. Go join up with the Vanguard back at the school.
Yeah, because we
Because
could.
it'd be better if we sent someone to be in charge of them, and
Well,
we told them to
Shio
be.
will guide them in battle.
Yeah, you don't gotta worry about your goblin going. Like, we have people there.
Yeah,
We
Shio's
can tell the
Lorraine,
list of Bettys, though.
a few other students. We've got a group they'll be joining instead of sending them off to just wander.
Betty will have to be the one to command them to go, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have a plan then. Get allies, get weapons, and then go back and save everybody?
Yes, we need to as much as Rosie doesn't want to, help Tempos, and then...
I never said I didn't want to. I just said he's a backstabber for leaving me abandoned. I haven't seen him since I've been alone. And you all found me.
He's been trapped here.
I don't want to hear his excuses because I don't want to feel bad about what it is he went through because I went through worse.
That seems selfish.
Fair, I know.
I mean, that sounds like something I would have said.
Because you did, and you're the one who told me to say it when I would meet him again.
I learned from watching you.
The problem is, I don't think we have the rubies.
Oh,
so we need the
did you need something powdered? I could just sprinkle my wings on something.
Oh?
I don't... would that work, Rosie?
You clearly don't know anything about my species.
Yeah, because I can't attend biology class.
That's not
ignorant
my fault.
fucking god.
You've been in my biology classes for like 1,000 years.
She flutters
I have
over
none of those
to-
memories.
to Tasari and goes, I'm sorry, did you need something of value in which these men cannot provide?
I'm just
Like
a wee lad.
1,500 gold pieces worth of powdered rubies.
I don't like to spread this rumor, but my name is Ruby after all. And she just flutters around and just flutters and flutters and flutters and flutters until a ton of sparkling red ruby dust is piled in front of you. I hope that this significance is enough matter for you to take for two, and don't waste my usage. I don't have much vitality of this to just throw and squander around after this one. She looks at Iz for the first time in a good minute. Took it all and put it in a vault that I have not been able to find and get back.
I put
Stop
everything in a
boxing things,
vault.
Iz.
No, it needs to be organized for future use.
Sorry, you now have the rubies in which are necessary.
All right. Betty will then cast Simulacrum.
As
She'll
Betty
use
casts
a piece of her own hair as well.
Very well.
That's okay.
Yeah. You get a second Betty.
The
We'll
world is
call this
already more
one
safe.
Gemma.
Oh
Gemma.
god, there's more of them. My goblin racism's kicking in.
And then, sorry, Jenna or Gemma? I apologize.
Gemma. We're going in the Greek alphabetical order here. The beta one, the gamma one. So I can keep track of them. So they're not all Betty. I'll be very confused.
All right. Now, you mean as in GA or GE? Just to clarify on how I heard it.
What's a Gemma, like the name
Like
Australian
Gamma
people with the name each
Got it.
other? Yep.
Cool. Okay. So wanted to make sure. You should have access to both of them. In your, in the folder. They don't have new images yet, but you can send it to me and we can update it later.
I made the spell list too.
Beautiful. So they pop over. Boop, 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 boop.
Because they can use my gate to just get to Strixhaven.
Now, do you switch over command from Betty, or do you have Betty be the one to take them? Sorry.
Maybe I should send Betty because I
Send
might
them
want to
both,
make more
they're
Bettys, and I can't make more Bettys with Betty now without making another Betty from like an initial Betty. That'd be Betty 2.
So you want to send Betty 1
Yeah, I'll send
with the
Betty
gifts.
with the gifts, and I'll keep Gemma.
Gemma. Yeah. You got it. Okay, so Shio, you understand what it is Tasari is offering you, basically a mini armory, in which you guys have failed to acquire since you've been here.
Thank you, Tasari. It feels really good to have someone help for once.
Eldritch Blast.
Is that what that is?
You gotta shoot Shio, go ahead.
Right in the ribs again.
Sorry, I missed a little bit because my headphones died.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, Shio was thanking you for being helpful as Web Eldritch blasts Shio in the gut because that's offensive to
Okay,
Web.
I specifically said they were the only one to help me out of everyone. Ever.
I'm helping.
Hey, you'll get a helping right back, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Crazies, yours is cooler than mine is. As you guys swap out Algic blasts at each other, knowing that these checks would come.
Jesus.
Oh! Oh!
No.
Wep, you get blasted. Onto your ass as for max damage.
Max damage, shit.
Just
Oh, your Eldritch Blast doesn't hit you.
Okay, I got another 3 of them coming, alright?
You guys see World War V occur?
Is this where we die again? I can never see the end.
Shio gets hit with that
Okay, I'll
Eldritch
stop
Blast,
before he's dead.
taking 10.
Closer to death than I am, buddy.
But if I die, it will eliminate me as
My
the
AC's
evil
way
one.
higher than yours, bud.
This is true. This is true. It would eliminate you as the evil one.
Because though in my luck, I'd be time traveling to the future to write to me.
What the fuck am I concentrating on?
I don't know. You guys are both concentrating on something.
Oh, it was the fear
Whatever
of
it is.
Ooh, almost a natty.
So, as they go back and forth, pitty-pattering, the rest of you guys all come up to the general understanding. Betty and Team of 5 Gifts will go into the portal to Strixhaven to aid in the conflict. The rest of you, knowing that it's been difficult to acquire said pieces, get buzzed in. Well, Iz gets buzzed in first. Is that you? Tempos
Yes?
reaches out to you. Ah, you've all been taking way too long. I have taken upon myself to dismantle what was and to create a new one. Hurry back. We have things to do. Time is not on our side, and I feel like an old friend has come closer than they have in a long time.
Can we not just travel back into time and be on time?
Well, if I travel without you, then you will continue to be out of sync.
Oh, okay. We got to get back, guys. The time sync travel thing is not working right if we're not there. That'd be bad.
But what about the other ore?
Well,
All right.
Go ahead.
I look at my non-existent watch. Fast? Like on the way fast?
Rosie pitches in. I definitely think I saw one of you guys acquire some kind of ore that'll absolutely benefit what it is that Tempos needs, because Tempos is such a user. He just takes things from people that he doesn't have on his own person, and he ends up benefiting from it. So you should absolutely probably have something as long as you approach yourself to him.
Not really nice to talk about people behind their back like that. Just saying.
I will tell him in front of you when we arrive, because I have a thing
You can
to
say
say
to us
him.
as much as you want, but it's not nice to say behind his back.
She looks up into the air of infinity. Tempos, I will see you soon, and you will
You're
rue
a
my
real piece of shit,
existence.
dude.
Is
So
there
as a
going to
team-
be a fight? Do I need more popcorn? I don't know if I have enough popcorn.
I will never fight to bring myself to the low terms of your guys' mannerisms.
Oh, so you plan to betray him to me?
I fled one war. I imagine that it'd be easy to flee another.
With what ring?
You don't know that.
All right.
So we have the medal. I look over at saying, no.
Everyone looks at Seg. Up, his mic broke again. Oh,
no,
there he is.
All right. Seg's just been watching the light show. Wait, what is? Sorry, I was entranced.
I don't know. She said you had the medal.
Rosie said I had the medal? What medal? I have a lot of medal.
Does have a lot of metal, but I'm thinking the specific type of metal we're looking for, with the power to do whatever it does.
Oh, that medal. Yeah, no, I gave it to Tempos.
Oh, which Tempos?
The one we saw in that vision thing?
When
the one we met when we stole his shit?
He
said he needed it for something.
Oh, so we're good there then. So we just got to
I
abduct
guess.
2 Rexes and then head back.
Sounds like it.
Okay, this should be quick then. So we'll just do like chase the Rexes into like a bush or something. I'll teleport everyone at the same time, and then we can tame them on the ship.
Scare him into a tree, Kirby style. Web could tell you that he has pleaded with the Rexes as much as he can, and fate is all that can have. But I will roll my D100 to see whether or not he acquires one now. There's a 99% chance, Web, that one of them will find you by the time you arrive at Tempos' location.
To fight you to the death.
To blame you for the other one leaving it, you know? No. There's a pretty solid chance at least one will be present when you arrive at the ship.
Hey man, I only came for one, and like I said, if I wanted to, I would just shatter them in the goddamn face or fireball them in the goddamn face. All right.
Look, I can make 99 on the opposite end if you prefer.
I do not prefer.
Thank you. Is what do you intend to do with your crystal ball of mind reading?
I'm going to look at where the spaceship was.
That is a genius thing to do because as you do, you realize it's invisible.
Perfect. But it's still there.
It is hovering about 45 feet above the water surface pond in which you guys found it on. You know how to get back, and you know that it is operational.
Okay, everybody, you see this tree? I point to a large nearby tree. I just want you to run at this tree as hard as you can. In a row.
I fell for this once before.
You did, and it was great. But first, let's get these guys on their way back to campus, and then we're going to run into the tree.
Okay.
Once they're through, she'll close the gate and make it go away.
Zoop. In and gone.
Runs into the wrong side of the tree.
All right, when everyone's ready, I will teleport us.
Am I missing someone standing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, that's all you guys. Beautiful. You teleport via plants straight to where the vessel is known to be. As you guys all walk in.
Zebediah is just going, what the fuck?
As you get consumed. And then you guys all get spit out on the small little island here, surrounded by a swamp and water, and nothing in view other than this low hum that you all hear above you but do
I
not
have dark
see.
vision.
Your dark vision doesn't help you in the light.
You're
Dang,
lucky. Last time you told me to run at the tree, it was just a
I
normal
have
tree.
blind sight.
You hear something, as previously described without vision.
Okay. We're here.
Okay. Well, because it was pure black for me, so I thought.
Oh,
it was
can you see
light.
now?
Yeah, I can see it now. So I just wasn't sure if we had to like.
Oh, gotcha.
Find stuff. So that's why I was like, I have dark vision.
You
Did
guys
you send
hear...
back
We like
Squid?
all have dark vision. He made sure to fuck us all.
Did you already send back the Kraken?
The Kraken is making its way.
Okay.
Actually, as you say that, you hear, like on a microphone coming from above invisibly. You all made it. I managed to disassemble a lot of what it is we had and combined it into a new type of ship. I call it...
What the hell am I doing here?
I don't know, but I call this the Viagram ship. I hope you all find it as pleasing as out of nowhere you see from above slowly and surely materialize a vessel that has turbines pointed at the ground, causing this kind of soft, non-threatening exhaust that doesn't seem to be heated or cold or any other kind of combustion than compression itself.
Ha! Look at that. That check marks the ship. I pull out my book and put a check mark in acquire a ship.
Actually, Seg, you would pull out your little book, and unfortunately, though it is not the one you envisioned, it is absolutely a ship.
Oh, damn. Finally got a ship.
Wait,
But before we get on the ship, can I pull Shio aside briefly?
Sure.
Maybe go into secret with him?
Sure. Guys, 1 second. I gotta facilitate something. Good luck discussing
Uh-oh. At least I'm not the one getting
Let's
dragged
just
away.
start kicking them.
Oh, sorry to drag you into this. I look over at... Oh, what's your name? Forgot your Desperado's name.
Which one?
Oh, Desperado guys.
Oh,
Oh, the
Mordecai?
Gonzo? That's Jebediah.
Mordecai.
Jebediah?
Jebediah.
Mordecai.
Jebediah. Yeah, sorry about that, but don't worry. I'll pay you with East Campus anchor weight number 14.
The hell is even that?
It's the name of a vault, dude.
No, it's a weight I use to keep the school anchored to the ground because it wants to float away all the time.
He doesn't believe in
worth
weight. He uses
money?
money to weigh shit down.
Is it worth money?
Yeah, well, you like gold, right?
Platinum or gold, one of the two.
Oh, good. Yes, it's gold.
Good enough for me.
All right.
Is this
Your
you
new problem
ordering a
isn't being rich,
contract?
is how to get it out.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Is this you ordering a contract?
Yes, I need you to help save reality.
Kid, you live there.
And I can give you a graduate degree in murder. I think we have that.
Do we have that?
Save
I mean,
reality for approximately how much gold?
I
More
want
than
to
your
say
weight.
that was a 8x8 solid gold cube.
Yeah, more than your weight.
I use it
I
to keep
suppose I can do that.
perfect. And
You
I
gotta talk to him like a cowboy. Your weight in gold.
don't understand, but okay.
God damn it, shake the dragon.
No, don't take the drink. Sorry. What is it you would like for your participation in saving reality and
How do
not
we buy
dying?
your fucking allegiance?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Where'd you go?
Yeah, maybe she might have stepped away.
I need to be back in 1 second. Sorry.
So are you the god of this realm?
Oh God. No.
God.
No, that would never be something so meager.
So what you're saying is you can make me a god.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you're interested in.
I'll take the gold and to have godhood after I finish.
That's a pretty tall order. But if you're
I
a
want to
god,
make
what
you
do
the
you need
god
to
of
know?
gold.
And I can't make you a god, but I can teach you. And you can walk the
How about I
path.
make you the god of gold?
The god of greed.
I mean, I guess we can pull one of the gods off the shelf and you can use that, kinda.
But you told me we wouldn't touch those boxes anymore.
We
You're a
said we
god
wouldn't
of
make any more
gunslinging yet?
gods. The Phyrexians kill gods fairly easy. They're good at it. We need not gods to fight them. Because the gods
You
have
wanted
failed.
godhood.
What about demigods?
Oh, they're good at killing those especially. Especially converting them because they have physical form.
Yeah.
They just erase the other gods.
He agreed to work for us for an anchor weight.
Wait, are you actually paying this man?
Yeah, when we don't
Yeah, an
die.
anchor weight.
Damn right you're gonna pay me.
More than his weight in gold.
I don't know. That's what he told me.
Either that or I let this reality die.
Sari's gonna look around at all the things that they've seen in the last few days, and just gonna say, unimaginable power and riches. Can I have that?
That's standard for graduating.
Power. Unimaginable power and riches. I think you underestimate my imagination.
I think you underestimate reality and its willingness to bend your will.
Well, is getting more crimey. Should we head out?
He's about to hit him with a meteor of gold.
I do tend to enjoy war crimes, so.
Shio was gonna go on ahead and talk to Tempos real quick.
Oh, you'll
You get-
fit in.
you
you'll
see a
fit
little,
right in here,
a little platform here, go down to the water surface, and then bring you up. You see a spectral Tempos walk over. Welcome. I'm glad we can finally meet. As there's now a physical like a gaseous physical form that's non-contactable, but visual at least.
Oh, this is much better than the humanoid-shaped light that you were.
It took me some time, but luckily the supplies you've gathered have allowed me to present myself.
I'm glad. So, Tempos, I was thinking.
You best not. It has led to issues in the future in which we have not yet figured on how to challenge.
He's not wrong.
Seeing as how I have to give up this crown eventually, I was wondering if I might get your help in building a new one, say from Aurora, ancient Azerite.
There is one individual who holds such a helm. Her name goes by Faroon.
Oh, I was thinking of crafting it, because I have ancient Azerite in my bag.
Do you have enough? It shrinks significantly by 10 times its size when compressed into an item of any form or sort. The first time we created a helm from it, it fits in it.
Huh? I have 2 veins of it.
That might be enough for a start. But I warn you, making a second one will only link it to its origins.
I see. So could we make something separate, then, that does...
I think you misunderstand me in general. Azerite is a mind of one.
Oh, so all the crowns are connected through an Azerite net, essentially.
All the armors, intricate weapons, species in which we're washed upon it, all serve one.
Oh, so we need to be careful with what we do with it, otherwise the hive mind might take it over.
She has already created her crown.
Then perhaps armor instead. That way, she won't get upset about another crown made of Azerite.
I'm willing to tamper with it, but I want to make it very clear. It is imprinted upon another. When it does take form, and when it does take its sentientness, you will not be immune.
Okay, then we should probably wait until we can find a way to sever that connection.
Then you must take the crown from the queen.
Just another list of things that pile up.
Just another thing in which I create misused. You guys both kind of just sigh in the distance.
Such a good material, too.
It is the best, which is why she has her Azerite army.
An Azerite
Wep
army?
interrupts everything with, no! Wep, what do you do to intervene?
Oh, no, that's purely for the conversation going on. He just suckered another one into signing his fucking treaty.
Oh, I saw. Yeah, I got you.
You're
Meanwhile,
fucked! You are fucked!
Perhaps instead of Azerite, we could use some of the, not orichalcum, adamantite we got from a few bosses and put it in my sword. That way I can at least fight.
Bosses. Tempos laughs. You think anything you faced has been a boss. I think the only boss you've ever faced was during your school assignment, and the great plant escaped your guys'... I don't even know what you call that when it fell into the lake.
Oh, the corpse plant.
Indeed. You let that escape and it wreaked havoc for 4 villages. That is what a boss does.
You're right, the Phyrexians aren't so linear about things. But is it possible to upgrade my sword with adamantite? Or perhaps my armor? I just need to
If you
increase
dip it into melted adamantine, sure.
Okay. I'll have to figure out.
The rest of you guys, do you board the vessel.
Alright.
Estasari lectures Jebediah on potential
I have
purchases in the future.
talking about.
Seeing a lot right now. We're seeing a lot.
I have pants on.
They're worried about you. They saw
they
you lose a
magical
lot of
pants?
shit, you know?
I was
Yeah,
like,
are
the
your
only
pants
thing that
magical?
disappeared was my red scarf.
I don't
is
see
your
the
pants
You have to
problem.
wear that
magical?
scarf as pants.
Yeah.
Jebediah is
It's
just walking around.
yeah, actually you wouldn't have pants. You would have
flopping
boots.
everywhere.
You would have a gallon hat. You would have
Just
a
chilling
ring.
in fucking boots and socks,
You would have
bro. Fucking
booze. Yeah,
socks and a hat.
he's really cowboying it with he's cowboying it. Yeah, you have armor and boots and a hat, but you definitely would not have pants in the scenario.
Well, the gunslinger's armor is I think it's supposed to be.
You are
It's
missing
not a
all the
one
most
piece.
important parts of clothing.
Yeah,
Does
it's
it
not a
not say
one
that?
piece.
Onesie.
It's specifically leather armor on the top. So for
Oh,
I
flavor and
don't
fun,
so I
see
am
the
walking
problem.
around with just my Johnson hanging out. All right.
we'll say you got like a suspender kind of occasional cover as it wibbles
Assless
between.
chaps.
I'm just walking around my Johnson flopping between my legs.
You guys see a hazmat suit get tossed on the ship. Perhaps that will help one of you as it lands below.
You guys are so
You can keep-
prudish.
I'm gonna look at Iz and be like, "You got pants to add on to that gold?"
Can I have pants too as part of that deal?
Let me ask my secretary if she's got pants or something. I guess we have a warehouse somewhere.
Rolling D100.
Roll a D100. Okay.
Jay's got us a 2-2.
Secretary comes and winks at him.
You see a little portal appear.
I didn't canonically think of how big Jebediah would be. I don't know how to act
You toss out you see
Rifle
tossed out
size.
of this portal a perfect little skirt that has these nice hot flare pink kind of colors on it. It definitely looks as if it's part of a team outfit, but you only got the bottom half.
Wow, she must like you. She didn't even bite you.
I'd rather go naked.
Put it on.
I mean, wear it inside out.
On the inside
I
out, it's a
will
maroon
not
lining.
Put this on.
I mean, adjust it. I mean, you're supposed to be like survivalists in the desert.
I didn't say I was a survivalist. I said I was a bounty hunter.
But you gotta live in the desert. No one wants to live there. The place
Yeah,
sucks.
I worked on a farm.
Your hat can hold 10 gallons. That has to suffice, right?
It's 10 gallons of water.
You then see a second pair of torn jeans that look like they had fit a larger fellow pop out with no belt.
Well, I'd rather wear these than the skirt. So
Is as you hand him the oversized jeans, you see the name.
the name of what?
You
Or-
can
I'll
have
leave
that
it.
as a belt.
I was like, I'm confused now.
Web,
Oh my.
Web nudges is. It looks like Hortons.
That's actually concerning. I thought he was alive.
I mean, it's just his pants. He might be alive.
He's just walking
Yeah,
around.
but how do you lose your pants? Like, what?
Well, the belt's
Happens.
missing, so he kept the
Don't
belt.
Secretary
ask
Rod, do you
questions
really want the
don't
answer?
want the answer to.
Well, I do. I'm not actually evil.
You know, some people have more than one pair of pants. I have a few.
What?
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to clothe my buddies.
What the fuck?
Why would you have more than one?
Do you have another set of
Is-
legs?
Is this confused, like visibly confused, why anyone would have clothes or more than one?
As you guys are looking at a naked dragon.
I've never once seen any of you wear anything other than what you're wearing now.
Make it make sense.
What do you mean you can just change it out? Like, what?
Wardrobe. Unthinkable.
Now I'm curious. Do I actually have a spell?
None of you guys have, to my knowledge, a spell to procure clothing, but you do have oversized pants that will fit you when you put them on. You guys hear tempos
They
going.
adjust to my size.
They will upon placing. You hear tempos from above on the little intercom. I don't know if the gifts are still coming, but if you wish to sit there for the Crocs, that is always an option.
Oh,
I
the gifts
have-
joined us.
I
They're
have
cool.
food.
That is a horrible idea.
Yeah,
We
but
know. That's what we
Everyone's so
do.
judgy.
I
know.
already have my boots. I'm fine on shoes.
You guys see
Oh.
Rosie as you guys enter the ship zip right through all the way up to Tempos. I swear to God, if I had any words that I could tell you right now that would make me so. Tempos raises his finger as if like to shush her, and she does. One of the first people to ever stop her mid-sentence where she actually halts. Rosie, we will get to you. But you must understand that we put you in a place in which you would survive without us. Rosie doesn't seem to move, respond, or give any other interaction. In fact, you see her wings are still and she is free-floating in that space. Tempos in his kind of, I say gas shield, but really it's a projection, but you guys don't understand that in terminology. So the gaseous visage of him floats by, and he greets you all. Welcome.
The hell is that?
I am your host of this vessel, in which will bring you to our next actual conflict.
He's one of my best students at time manipulation.
So, at this point, am I just a plane shifting bounty hunter at this rate?
You
Yes.
are a vital asset into either the sacrifice and or gain to our victory. Whether or not reality does or does not succeed, we do have means to push forward. Though I must ask, how many of you know of the particular undead lord, AZEREP? You may all give me street checks.
I look around nervously. No.
Give a witch check?
History.
History check.
This
yeah,
is
you
the
for
one
sure
you
know who it is.
Good
Yeah,
old
yeah.
mystery check.
Why did I take Arcana and not
I
history?
would. I have never heard that name before, ever.
Hey, I got a 21.
Even if you're telling the truth, I don't believe you is.
No, this is terrible at lying.
Any problem I ever fucking have has to either stem from is or Shio.
What is that? Deception? Yeah, let's see how I do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about right.
Shio just doesn't want to see me happy. That's the problem.
Sorry.
helped you with Bay so many times. I've wingmanned you so hard.
Sorry,
still
so
fumbled that
you have
pass.
advantage.
Where would you be without me?
Go ahead and do one more roll seg, and then I'll give you guys the info. But otherwise, Jebediah and Tasari instantly, for some reason, oddly enough, it rings a bell. The individual name dropped on you for you, Jebediah, is a bounty on an undead man. Success in it is giving up all chance of your life, as he has a trick up its sleeve that has stopped everyone who has approached him. That is the exact verbal usage that has been told to you, and you have never grabbed the bounty puck because you don't need someone stopping your success. But the name now arrives. Tisari, you know the name in a little bit of a different aspect. For you, reaching deep down into the historical readings and studies, this individual has been known to avoid fate itself. Though they are dead already, they have found a way to come back and cheat all the rules that apply to those living. They may not be the direct facilitator of your guys' unfortunate future, but them living long enough has been a direct pain in somebody's parallel. That Tempos has told you all needs ending. Though it makes sense to you, Tasari, this is a request that is not lightly required. This is asking what you, to your understanding, students to take on an unstoppable foe.
What is stop an unstoppable foe?
So
Well, I imagine,
Paradox.
Tempos.
You're telling me
Exactly. A paradox. You all
the
are that
thing that
paradox.
we're fighting is the legendary bounty.
He is one of three. To this day, uncollected. And to the seeable future, still uncollected.
Damn you, little dragon. This weight better be worth it.
It's like how many tons? 1,600 tons of gold.
Not to mention the
For
schools.
killing this legendary bounty.
It's not worth it. I literally warned you. You suck. I hate you. I warned you. I told you to run.
Don't listen to him.
Suppose I can give it a shot.
You have access to the sheet. You understand everything and all things about them because it was a failed oracle.
Oh, another one. How dare they fail?
I
With
suppose I take the chance in killing an unkillable foe.
I mean, I usually put them in a box, but sometimes we got to find a way.
You're good at that. You just fucking mouth off to death.
You did. He's gonna be pissed about that for like the next day.
I suppose we'll see what happens.
Tempos goes on one more time. I might add that we do have to go to the desert, so if you all don't mind, it is time.
What the fuck
to
is a
take flight.
desert?
Allow me to show
Where
you
I
the
came
great
from.
gleaming, glimmering
I know you keep saying that,
particles
but I don't understand.
that will show you what it is for a harsher way of life.
Wep, you know those
You
black
guys
sands
go.
in hell?
With the water, right?
You know those little oasis of water? Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
with the
giant-
water.
That's a desert. Just a
Except
That's
little
my
bit of water,
desert, there
a
is
lot
no
of
water.
sand.
Where does the boat fit?
It does.
But the boat flies, Wep. We're flying. Shio might have a breakdown.
She's just like, I don't understand.
As you guys have an internal confusion, we will stop the session there. You guys have acquired your ship, finally. I'll let two of you know that 4 of these men have been at this for a while and failed without my assistance and
We
said
didn't
being
fail. We
stuck.
could get pulled in other directions.
Not my fault.
Oh no, we gotta save Purple over here. Fine,
Oh,
we'll help
no.
you.
We
Oh,
gotta
this shit's on
kidnap this
fire.
Killamari baby. Oh no, we gotta go get more T-Rexes.
It's your
Oh,
fault.
no.
You keep distracting us.
Yeah. You can't be like, hey guys, I know you could go eat the carrot over here, or you could have this delicious steak.
Well, Tempos makes it very clear that this one matters. He has found other ways of acquiring 2
Wait,
of the
it's
pieces
not an
you guys
animal, right?
failed. Not an animal. Iz can give you guys more information on his own will throughout the week if he chooses to. He does have access to the character sheet. He can see what it is and does know exactly what it is they are capable of up until the point in which they failed. Anything beyond that is beyond the scope of the sheet in which he cannot see. Otherwise, great job of handling death, Jebediah. That was a complete
Real.
fluke. I promise you, the DM has never rolled that bad so successfully. So it didn't want you dead. It's as simple
Yo,
as
I
that.
can't believe you fucking healed it, bro.
That was pretty impressive too, though. You did totally. I was like,
You
oh, here's my
basically hit
chance,
the
and then
reset button on that shit.
yeah, you did, and then I totally like threw it. So it worked out. Honestly, it was really, really.
I just
Wow.
love the fact that I do all that damage, I heal you, and then I take back.
I think you did 2 more damage than you healed it.
Yeah.
So, nonetheless, you guys survived. Everyone survived the deck of many things for the first time in a while, and you
I
find
pull another card.
yourselves
No.
on a vessel heading to the desert
Pull
in which we will
Scorpion.
begin. I hope you guys had a good one, and I
Yeah.
will see you all in a week.
Oh.
I will give you guys more context from Tempos now that you guys are with him again. I'll drop a whole little, meanwhile, while you were missing, news article of all the things that happened while you were absent, and I will let you guys decide what that means for your future.
So, about the whole gun that I have.
You will receive a handout within the next 48 or so hours
Nah, you won't
detailing
even
how it
receive a
works.
handout. You lost the fucking thing, bro.
Is magic? Oh, well, yeah, you receive the handout of what the weapon looks like, but you are going to have to make checks to figure it out.
Fuck.
Yeah, that whole manual
Check of
thing
many
was
things.
yeah, you
I
know,
make
that
one
ruined
Yo,
it. That
it
was
gave and then
before
it
we go.
taketh away, bro.
that was awesome actually.
Yeah, I was
Sorry,
like,
thank
can
you
I
for
Peg
make
pointing
is
that
one
out.
more
last
than
check before
willing
we
to
go?
do any dangerous testing.
Yes, Seg is like, I'll try. Just hand it to me.
Can I just fire the weapon at him?
If
Sure,
only
go
it
for
worked
it.
that way.
Yeah,
We'll
there's a
get to it,
problem
though.
because Seg already tried that before, and sometimes it shoots you in the face.
This
Can
is
I
true,
can
too.
I do one last check before we go? See if I figure something out.
You can roll a... You get to decide either an Arcana or an Insight.
I can't wait, bro. You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
get
go
like a 1. It's gonna
insight
be
because
fucking. Well,
I'm
it's a
one-
gun. Presumably.
Oh
The
no!
gun, I hope.
It is
It's a
It
gun
looks
that
like
shoots
a gun.
bad guys.
Object
It's a
that is
gun.
elongated in a way that has an opening on one end and a closing with a clasp on the other. There is no trigger. There are a bunch of soft glowing colored pads with the touch as if it was a plasma type device when you touch them on the outside, and a little beam connects to it. Other than the weird highlight and glow upon passing of physical contact, the device makes no noises or any other visual gains.
Interesting.
So we will see next week. Hope you guys have a good one, and good night.